Hello, and welcome to Q&A Thursday. My microphone and headphones are a little bit off today, but that's okay. I'm going to work with it. So, welcome to the show. I'm Dane Hennon, and I've got a few guests with me. So, starting on the far side, we'll start with the people you know. Levi Gates.
Good-looking ones.
On the far side.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? How's it going?
Followed by Juan Gonzales.
Hola, ¿qué tal, amigos? Juan Gonzales.
Awesome. And to my left, I got Andrew Werkheiser of KCX.
Hello.
And over there is Anthony Fisher.
I tried so hard just to stay perfectly still.
All right. So, anyway, I think your point has been made. Guys, we are out in the warehouse, and it is it's fun, you know, on a hot day to be out here.
Toasty.
But we're going to make it worth your while. And
Anthony,
we hope
why are
you
all the
stick
fans
around,
pointed at you?
bringing your comments and questions to us.
Okay.
We will be sharing them.
Everything's pointed at you.
Guys, a little housekeeping first. Is there anything we should touch on before we get to the show?
Thanks for asking, Dane. So there is a couple of housekeeping things I'd like to cover first and foremost.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, go for it.
So as I've mentioned this on the previous podcast, I'm going to keep mentioning it until the end of this, is the Dabbler Details giveaway. Right? So I don't know if we have... Nick wasn't prepared for any of this. Nobody was prepared. But the Dabbler
Boss of the gloss, Dabbler Details.
Going on at dabblerdetails.com.
There it is.
Hey, gloss giveaway. There it is. And so basically this giveaway is going to benefit Homes for Our Troops. Right? Yep. So it's going to help put people in homes. It's going to help raise money for a good cause. Now, to get in on this giveaway, $6.95 a ticket to purchase this ticket, right? And it's going to a good cause no matter what. But that ticket is going to go into a giant raffle, and you could potentially win the grand prize.
Wow.
So the grand prize is going to contain everything from a Viper chair.
Yeah.
Literally getting the robust steel Viper chair,
Nice.
which is fantastic. They just launched that today, along with G-Technic products, Rag Company products, Beads products, Spotless CR system to help with your hard water at home, right? Be able to wall mount that and get that all situated, as well as some of our Burt Car Care products. And then also, there's a special prize, again, for that grand prize winner. There's going to be two prizes. There's going to be the grand prize and a runner-up, which still is both fantastic. But go ahead and head to dabblerdetails.com/giveaway. Enter. Please enter because it's going to a good cause no matter what. Buy one ticket, 2 ticket, 3 ticket, 4 ticket. Levi, how many tickets are you going to buy?
Well, I can't. I think I'm gonna have to get. I'm gonna have to get like 100 of them, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But then I won't be able to win any of them because I'm
but it goes to a
sponsoring
good
it.
cause, right?
Yes.
That's right. It all goes to a good cause. Taxable write-off, right at the end of the year. Donation.
I don't know about that portion of it, Levi. But
Just broke
anyways,
it.
so head to dabblerdetails.com. Please go and enter the giveaway. He's going to be running that until the beginning of August there. So you still have about 2 weeks left, a little bit less than 2 weeks left to enter. So please, or actually, no, 2 weeks exactly.
Yeah,
2 weeks exactly
yeah.
to enter. So please go ahead and get that going. And get
Seriously,
that done.
though, enter, get some tickets. It all goes to a great cause. And Dabbler puts on a wonderful giveaway. This is the second one he's done.
Just look at all the graphic
And it's
design he's doing.
awesome. It's
Seriously.
awesome.
That's worth an honorable mention right
Exactly.
there.
There you go.
And nothing we say here
I need
can
to-
or should
maybe I
be
need to-
considered
you know what I
legal
need to
or
do?
financial advice.
You know what I need to do?
Just want to
Talk
make sure I put that out
Talk to
there.
Dabbler about maybe making me some Master of Shine merch.
He won't do that.
Maybe.
He's very expensive.
All right. So, other
Send him a
housekeeping,
bottle of Pepsi.
or should I get to the thing I want to do for house?
Okay, Dane, go ahead. Dane's turn at housekeeping,
All right,
ladies and gentlemen.
So, there is something I want to throw out there at housekeeping. You may have seen, I posted earlier on Facebook with kind of an unusual post. It was basically a heads up post saying, if you're one of the people, and there have been many, who were saying, man, I wish I could buy that Subaru WRX STI. Well, I'm letting you know the opportunity is coming up, and it's coming up probably pretty soon. We don't know for sure when it'll go live, but it's being submitted to bringatrailer.com. And once they approve the post, they've already let us know that they're going to go forward with it. We just have to get the further clarification on the details. But they're going to put it out there, and it's going to be listed up for auction on bringatrailer.com. That's where it's going to be, and I will update the post that I put out there today with the sales link to the auction site when it is live. Now, that could be a few days from now. That could be a few weeks from now. We just don't know. But when we know, I will give you a heads up, and you will be made aware. So that's really all I wanted to throw out there, because
Dane, does that
so
mean
many
that
people have
we're
asked.
no longer going to be able to see this beautiful car sitting in our TRC
right
Media
there.
studio?
It would be great, except actually it's behind the cameras over there. It's just
Can't see it
just
anyway.
right over
It's-
there, you know?
I'm going to
really
be seeing
close.
it. It's so aggressive. It
But
looks
so
so
close.
good.
Whose truck is that back there? We got
So, Levi, I was actually just about to ask you the
Yeah.
same thing. We have this mystery truck behind us. It sounds fantastic. It even looks pretty dang good, but I think it could probably look a whole lot better with some wet sanding. So, whose truck is this, Levi?
we like to say, our old friend, Adam Patali.
What?
Yeah, believe
From
it or not.
Adam's Polishes?
From Adam's Polishes.
He just let you have
He
it?
just dropped off
I am
his
just
truck
driving
here?
it for the week, you know,
Oh,
just
lucky dog.
enjoying my time, enjoying the sights, the sounds.
Yeah, I don't think that
you
that's
know,
the case at all.
No, I am doing a little bit of detail work on it because he is
there
here,
it is.
and he didn't have a detailer that he wanted to use at the moment, and
Yeah.
so he just asked me, reached out, said, "Hey, you mind cleaning up my truck a little bit?" I said, "Not a problem.
Yeah, he's
I
gonna
can do
hot rod
it."
it.
So
Heck yeah.
it's going to be headed over to the MOSHQ next week. It's going to
Oh,
spend the
is it?
weekend here. Yeah.
Nice. Well, that'll be pretty
That'll
sweet,
be
man.
fun.
And so, yeah, Adam obviously has really good taste, and so this truck is.
That is a
I mean,
beautiful
it sounds pretty fantastic. Interior-wise, God, this thing is plush.
Yeah,
Clean.
very
It is,
nice.
it is
Beautiful.
plush,
That's
and
a
so
gorgeous interior.
really, really cool to see a really well-built vehicle inside here, especially from a friend of the industry. Right?
Yeah.
It's really, really
Exactly.
awesome.
Yep.
So, I think without further ado, I know that Andrew has been dying to answer Koch Chemie questions.
We got
I
like
know that
100
Juan
of them that
over-
people
yeah.
have
I
been
know that
asking
Juan
already.
over here would
Yes,
like to
just-
turn half of this Q&A into a Spanish Q&A.
Oh,
I know he's
siempre.
excited, looking forward, chomping
He's
at the
ready to
bit.
rock and roll.
So, Dane, let's rock and roll. Let's get some questions.
All
going.
right. I'll start things off with Grant Hawtrey, friend of the
Ah.
show, Grant, saying, Day 47. I've been informed via my cousin, being on a meat hook, that my family are still captive in Anthony's loft space. So please like, share, subscribe to all TRC channels so my family can live.
Grant, well, the good news for you is that I've got my deionized system set up,
Way to
my
set
CR
'em
Spotless,
off.
and I've actually been feeding them spotless water.
That's probably not good. That can
actually lacks the nutrients
I think that,
needed
I
in
think
water
that
for human
actually
consumption.
cleans them out and
Well, it explains all the smells coming
Makes them
from
more
from the
dehydrated.
attic. Okay.
Oh.
probably not
Oh,
a good
no.
thing.
Sorry,
shouldn't have done
Bet you
Grant.
didn't see this coming on an auto detailing Q&A.
I didn't.
Well,
I thought they would just be excited about water.
Yeah,
Grant-
well, your heart was in the
Fingers
right
crossed
place.
for you,
It
buddy.
was. All right, moving on.
All right. William Quintana. This is smart
Rubens
when someone
DA
else
Coarse
reads
and
it.
Fine Stain Trim. I plan on taping my trim anyways, but I want to be extra precautious. Technically, they don't, but it's always a safe thing to practice.
If you feel like you're going to be
make
hitting your
sure, but
trim
yeah.
a lot, I would tape them anyways. But I mean, if you feel like you got good accuracy,
Good control.
good control over that pad, then let her rip.
Yeah. Daniel Sorensen, best if you don't hit the trim altogether, but the compound polish will add a little sheen to plastic trim. You're right, Daniel.
Oh, look who it is. Dan Pfeiffer popping. Anthony, you read this one.
Yo, 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 happy Friday Eve and a big word up from Minnesota, USA. A great place to live. Anthony, when can we jam? I'll bring my guitar, you bring the drums, beer on me. Holy smokes. I'm down.
Sounds like a great time.
Fun fact, right? My drum set is currently in one of my closets right now, and I've been dying to take it out and set it up and play with it.
So,
honestly,
thing to pack when we decide to create this cross-country trip,
traveling band, right?
we bring your drum set.
Levi, do you know how to play any instrument?
Don't. No, I used to play
Juan,
the
you know
guitar
how to play
in
an
high school.
instrument?
I do.
What
He
instrument?
Sings. He sings.
The karaoke microphone.
Yeah, Juan knows
I
how
was
to
gonna say,
sing,
it's his
actually.
voice.
Juan knows how to sing.
Yeah.
He can sing some great Spanish songs. What about you, Dane? Any instruments? The flute? The
I
tuba?
played trumpet in high school, so there's that. I
Dane?
was a jazz musician for a time.
I also
Ooh.
played trumpet in,
I'm sure G.
in
Davis will
junior
make
high.
use
in
of
the
this
Jazz
information.
Five.
Let's just say, yeah, actually, friends warned me. They said, "Hey, man, you're gonna have to drop that when you get into high school." And I
Yeah,
said, "Why?"
no.
They're like, "Do you want friends?" And I said, "Really? It's that bad?"
Yeah, they're like, pick up the drums. homie.
Yeah, I was in
Or
drumline
guitar.
for 1 year, believe it or not, though. And then Andrew, any instruments?
I'm not a thing, man.
Not a thing. Ah, come
tried
on.
so
You know,
hard.
we know you
I
know how to
got
play
no.
that grand piano. What about that grand
Absolutely
piano?
not. Way above. You can't.
Okay.
I
It's for
actually
looks.
picture him as a
No
piano.
talent.
I can picture him as a
Oh.
piano player. I think he's being
No
shy.
talent.
But anyways, Dan, count us in. We're down to start a traveling band.
There you go.
All right.
Dig it.
Next up, Umberto saying
What's
hello,
up?
TRC team.
Hola, Humberto.
And
Juan will be there next week. Go
see?
see him.
Juan, read that next one.
A ver.
Oh, Juan
No,
was
no.
just saying nice about the new Viper
Oh,
chair.
Yeah.
And then we've got Alex Duar. Juan, you can read this one.
Okay. Which one? This one right here?
Yeah.
This one right here.
Oh, okay. Welcome back, Juan. Welcome back, Andrew and Juan. It's great to have you guys back. We're great.
I agree.
So we're happy
Happy
to be
Friday
here.
Eve, Alex.
Yeah. Then we've got Poets Femel here saying, hey guys,
It's
happy
Post
Friday
Sentinel.
Eve.
You know that.
And Kyle here just saying hello.
Hey,
I know there's a lot of hellos here at the beginning, so bear
Hola,
with,
hola.
please. Okay, Andrew, you got Dirk here.
Wonderful day for all greetings from Germany.
Dirk
Wow.
do.
Hooray.
All
What's up,
right.
Dirk?
Followed by Dirk, Kyle saying hello also. Then Grant Hawtree.
I have a song playing while I'm standing in front of the shop door while it's going up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have this song playing. Oh, the music that we're rocking.
Josh
into.
Groban, You Raised Me Up.
That's
Right?
Always have to
also
be so
play that
literal.
song before bed.
Yeah.
All right, so we have Adam Hancock, yep, saying Happy Friday Eve, best part of the work week. Anthony, what dilution of Polestar did you use on the interior of the WRX? Can I use it on all interior fabric, seats, carpets, etc.? So we're actually using Polestar straight out of the bottle, or technically we're using it straight. We didn't cut it by any means. And that was really because we just needed all the cleaning power that we could get. And while you can dilute it if you choose to do so, we were coming back through with steam. And so we felt like steam was able to kind of actually dilute it once it was on the fabrics and kind of, really pull a lot of that extra stuff out. So we weren't getting like a constant amount of like frothing from the product. But you can use it on all fabrics. You can use it on seats, carpets. It is Alcantara safe, which is really cool. A lot of people don't know that, so you can take that product and go straight onto it, agitate lightly with a brush, and then wipe it off with a damp microfiber towel. But you can also work it on plastics. I mean, it really is just an all-around great interior cleaner. But someday, I mean, I don't know, Andrew might know, when Top Star's available, that'll just be really
That'll be
crazy
really
for the
nice.
plastics. But
I think, that's going to be the day the clouds open up, the angels start singing from the heavens.
I'm going to go buy a lottery
Oh,
ticket.
my.
Everything's the planets will align.
Yeah.
It's going to be a perfect,
Peace.
beautiful
It's just peace.
day.
Silence
When
is
we
what you're
finally
going to
get
hear.
Top Star here.
With the smell
Yeah.
of Top Star in the air. What do you think?
Yeah.
I can't
I
wait.
can picture it.
Honestly, I can't
I
wait.
can picture it.
Juan just he has like a tear in his eye, and he's like, I can picture it's beautiful.
All right. Now I got Ralda's details here for Juan.
Hola, Juan. Hi, everyone.
Followed
Hola,
by
Ralda.
Everyone.
¿Cómo estás, hermano? Bien, bien, campeón. Aquí estamos.
And here's
Son-
the bearded hunter. Andrew, why don't you take that one?
What's up, guys? Happy Thursday, and congratulations to Dane on the new beast, we'll call it.
Well, thank you.
yes.
Yes.
I've been
We drove
calling
it
him
out to
Big
the country
Diesel.
yesterday.
It's a joy every time going out, opening my garage door, and seeing something taller than my own garage sitting in front of it. So that's fun.
Dane, it's funny because we can start calling you Big D now.
Big D.
Yeah, I did.
I did. All week
we
I've been
can
calling
call
him
you
Big
Big
That's
D,
gonna
and
feel
we can
awkward.
call
I
your
kept saying
truck
that's what you
Big
should
D.
put on the plates is Big Dane on there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Big Dane, yep.
Honestly,
They call it
you
Lil
should
Dane,
put
but
the
then
Great
people
Dane
think I'm
on
a
there
rapper.
again.
I know. He said I can't get it. He said somebody else in town already has it. So I said Lil Dane would be fun too.
Not Dane,
Lil
I do
Dane
have-
and the Boise
Dane on
Boys.
that big truck.
Dane, I do have one questions about
Yeah,
one
sure.
question about that truck. I mean, when you're driving and you have a little Fiat car in front of you on the stoplight, can you
Yeah.
actually see the vehicle?
Oh, no. That's why you push a button with a camera on it, and it shows you a front camera to show you what's in front
There
of
you
you.
go, man.
Below
Basically,
your
the
grill.
truck
That's a
drives
big-
itself.
big-
That's
I
a
mean, it really
necessity.
does.
Yeah.
It's got auto lane assist, all
Do you
those
know,
goodies.
fun fact, Anthony, it'll actually back a trailer in for you.
It will.
Yeah.
You just turn it on,
Turn on the little
automatic
knobs.
back in.
It's great.
And
It's
turn that little
fantastic.
reverse knob.
Great for
Yep.
hauling.
This one,
Truck
Juan,
stuff,
I'm going to let
right?
you
Doing-
have this
Doing
one.
truck
Saludos,
stuff.
Juan González
V8
desde
Bros,
Lima,
Holland.
Perú.
Cool.
Saludos amigos, sabes que vamos a estar en Lima, Perú, en
Perú.
en creo, si no
A
mal
bunker.
recuerdo, vamos a estar en octubre, a los finales de octubre. We're gonna be in Peru at the end of October.
October, yeah.
Yep.
Next up, the bearded hunter.
Just recently had my windshield replaced, and interior haze on glass continues to come back within a couple days. Any tips to mitigate it? No. It's just going to keep happening. It's pretty common with new glass. It's one of the biggest things. You're going to get a lot of that off-gassing. The other thing is try and use, if you can, try and make sure you're not using alcohol or ammonia glass cleaners when you're doing that, because of the fact that it doesn't fully remove that film that is on there from the glazing process. So use a good glass cleaner. Even the KCX glass cleaner is really great because it doesn't have nearly as much of that in there. Because the biggest thing is if you get alcohol on it, it's going to act funny. If you get ammonia on it, it's going to act funny. Not for a long time, but for at least the next 6 months to a year, you're gonna have that. So
keep it telling you. Keep one of those invisible glass cleaner tools, right?
yeah, the other
for
thing
your
we use, what I
windshield.
like doing with a new windshield is I'll just keep a purple pearl
Yeah.
in my glove
Give it
box.
a wipe down.
And a small thing of glass cleaner or something just to wash the glass, and you just keep up on it. It'll go away.
Nice. Okay. Very cool.
All right, next up, I got Robert Nunez.
What up, everybody? Custom Corrections checking in from Rancho Cucamonga, paint correcting and ceramic coating. This O2 Excursion, nice.
Ooh,
man.
Nice.
Good work, Robert.
Very good, brother.
Danny Israel, simply saying congrats, Dane. Thank you,
Yeah.
Danny. Next up, Ken Jeeper.
Rad Company wrap on Dane's new truck now. No, we're already looking into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't waste any time deciding for me.
Yeah, we already figured out we're doing this on Dane's truck.
It's
What
all
do you
right.
say?
Stealth wrap, maybe.
90 yards of material.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of material.
David Cervantes saying, "What's up, guys? What's up,
Hey,
David? How are
David.
ya?"
Hi, Cervantes.
Poets.
Let's put some high-res Express Cafe stickers on your truck, Dane. Dane actually
we
drove it
should.
through the Express Cafe as his first.
That was my
drive-through
very first
experience.
thing I
No
did with it,
kidding.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
All
were
of them
very
were
excited.
Very excited. They all hopped in the back. They
It's
ended
funny
up
is a lot of
cooking up.
them recognize me from online. They're just like, "Oh, it's so cool! It's even bigger in person. That's so
Yeah.
awesome!" It was like, "Oh,
The fun
they
part,
paid attention."
my favorite thing was when you did that story where they put the griddle in the back of the truck, and they ended up serving breakfast to the entire town of Meridian.
Could feed a small town.
From the back of your truck. I thought that was
Yeah.
really nice of you to let them do that.
Oh, it was very cool. Handmade donuts right
Handmade
there.
donuts right
Yeah.
in the back of
Love
the
it.
tailgate.
Love it, love it.
Insane.
Next up, Ricky Cologne.
Hey, TRC family. Hi, Andrew. Hope you're all
Hey.
well and hoping you are using that business card bottle opener.
Nice.
From Ricky
Absolutely,
Cologne.
still got it. Even my warehouse guys got it out there.
Ooh, next up, fighting words from Lex Garage.
No one is able to bid on the WRX. It is coming to Florida. There you go, Lex.
Yep.
Nice.
Gonna have to fight Lex for it, apparently. I'm bringing trailer. All right, we got Umberto saying hello to folks, followed by Ricky Cologne. Juan, 2 more weeks to Puerto Rico. See you soon.
Actually, not 2 more weeks. It's actually next week.
Ooh, okay,
We'll
better
see
get
you
that
next
straightened
week.
out.
Yep. We'll be there. I'm gonna be there. I'll leave on Thursday.
Okay.
And yes. Oh, but yeah. No, wait. The training will be on Sunday and Monday. Yeah, you're right.
So 2 weeks.
So yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure we're all on the same page. G. Davis wants to welcome back Andrew.
Oh, boy.
Hey, G.
Hey.
Can't wait.
And then we got a lot of hellos and a lot of waving. And Neil here popping in to throw in a happy Friday Eve, TRC. Hope you're all staying hydrated. It is hoot.
You know
because
what?
when you use that many
Thanks to
O's,
our
it is no
friends at
longer
Pepsi.
hot.
Would have been, the tease.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad somebody caught that. All right. Mountain Town, whose hat I'm wearing currently.
Mountain Lex, it's coming to Montana.
Oh, man. All right.
Bidding
It starts.
war. Oh, here we go.
So it begins. If you want to check
Wow.
out the pictures, there's some rad pictures on the Rad Company Facebook page right now. G. Davis saying hello. There's a lot of hellos to go around here, so I'm just going to skip to the next question. Well, not quite a question. We got Lucky B Detailing saying, hello, gents. Almost the weekend.
What's up, dude?
Hey,
B,
welcome
I
to the
like
show.
that.
And RSX Freak, a
Cleaned
regular.
the outside of my house with KCX Green Star 5-to-1, and it left my house looking like new again. Makes me wonder what other
Jeez.
KCX products I can use around the house. That's really something that I feel that the KCX products do is not only do they work great on the house, but they make you feel like you live in a nicer house
They do.
because it's clean.
German
They do.
engineering.
It's very true.
Glass cleaner definitely. The especially, and I was just able to go to Germany. Finally, I was able to
Yeah,
see
you
our
just got
plant,
back there.
see our facility, see everything. So it's kind of one of their funny common jokes is the wives are always making them bring home Quick and Shine.
Oh, nice.
So I got a buddy right here, I guess. The Quick and Shine is wonderful for any sort of stainless steel, even countertops, all sorts of good stuff. But yeah, I mean, I think probably our most used home product would be glass cleaner.
Yeah.
But they're all. I mean, again, we've got hundreds of SKUs.
Yeah, all surface cleaner
So,
is great.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. And another relevant one.
Hoping to use the
Yes.
WO01 this weekend.
Yes,
geez.
sir.
Wonderful.
That's what's sitting right here.
Wait,
Excited to hear.
Ricky got some?
Yeah, you already ordered it,
Oh
man.
my gosh, he's
It's already there.
Yeah, he's
Holy
ready to rock and
smokes.
roll.
Crafty
Wanna
guy.
pass the thing?
Whoa, that fly, man.
That thing, Anthony, that thing smells.
No, I know. I got
Good.
to take a hit.
Oh, yeah, take a hit, buddy.
Call it taking a hit.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you just
Honey
have
toast.
to.
God.
That's just.
Amazing.
This is extremely zoomed
it's
So
in.
for those of you
Unbelievable.
guys wondering, here's what you're going to do.
This is some ESPN level.
No, for real.
Here's
Yeah.
what you're going to do. You're going to take,
It is
go
just-
get yourself a piece
I mean,
of bread, put it in the
Oh,
toaster,
yes. Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Take that, toast that bread. Then grab yourself some actual salted butter. Take that salted butter, slather it on that hot toasted bread.
You know what I want to
Then
see?
pop open one of them honey bears with the honey. Squirt that on there. Smear that around on that. Take a nice whiff, and that's exactly what you've
You need
got.
a whiff. You need a hit one. But no, so
the wax.
really though, honestly, because
no
of the
joke.
honey scent on that, and it's such a natural smell. It smells so good. I would say that I would love to see somebody taking a butter knife and taking a little bit of that wax and spreading it onto a pad, right? Like a really ultra
Like a
fine
toast.
pad.
Okay, I thought you were going to
Just
say
do a
toast, and I was
machine
worried because someone might
application.
try and
Because
eat
it
that
really
then.
does
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
it feels like a condiment, right?
Not recommend.
So you
Legally
scoop that
speaking,
thing
this
off,
is
apply that to a
absolutely not
pad.
in
Not
edible.
edible.
It's like
Not
honey
food.
butter.
Now I'm gonna explain this in Spanish because there's a lot of people that I can see right now. There's from Puerto Rico, from Colombia, from Chile, here in the United States. Now, esta cera es una cera de mano y esta cera lo que lo hace más diferente. Muchas personas nos gusta tener una cera porque queremos recordar lo que hacíamos anteriormente, trabajar más manualmente. Ahora, esta cera, lo que lo hace diferente esta cera a las demás es que esta cera huele delicioso, huele sabroso. No puedo identificarlo, pero si han probado, digamos, de un panal, romper el pedazo del panal, quitar la miel, es exactamente como huele. Huele como el panal de abejas y delicioso, la verdad es que se lo recomiendo. Yo sé que muchas personas van a estar interesadas en este producto, no solamente porque quieren una cera, sino porque realmente quieren saber y testificar si el olor realmente es a miel. Thank you.
Exactly what I'd say. All right,
And in
so
case you
next
guys are
up.
wondering the amount, there's about 25 cars worth in there in that can.
Beautiful. Yeah, no, that stuff goes a long way, and it is magnificent. We've got Adam here.
Who's that hot, sexy, hot bearded Florida man who's new to the KCX team? Not Jason.
Mr. Andy Be Cool, the one and only.
Yeah.
Yippee.
The
Andy
one
Be
and
Cool,
only.
Adam Fritz. Hello, Umberto.
Hola, Umberto.
Sad to say the X5 diesel was attacked by sprinklers, and I didn't realize until last weekend. I did a quick test spot with TLC on the roof, and it came off.
Nice.
Whew.
Wow,
Close one, Jeff.
that's a relief. Then we got Neil here.
Buddy of mine mentioned he saw Koch Chemie being sold at Costco. Is this true? If it's not, I'm going to beat my buddy with a water hose.
Woo!
That is
Yikes!
100% not true.
Not true.
Desponcho saying he can't hear Anthony that well.
What?
Anthony, your mic is broken.
Oh,
Honestly, I don't even know.
I
if
think
it's on.
he just needs to get up close and personal with the mic. That's all. Then we got Mountain Town here asking about this hat, which I want to say it's a nice hat. I like this hat.
There you go.
So thank you. And then we got Dan Pfeiffer just saying hey to Jeff C. Jeff C. following up saying, was planning to correct and coat later this summer/fall. Am I safe to wait until then, or should I prioritize trying to remove them?
You're safe.
Yeah.
As well as you take care of that car, you should be all right. If anything, grab yourself a water spot remover if you want to feel better about it. Heck, you might even be able to use FSC on it to get them off. They're still pretty light, pretty new.
Yeah, give it a shot.
But yeah, grab some KCX FSC and you should be able to get that. If not, you might have to go with a dedicated water spot remover.
Okay. Then we got Poets here.
What are your 3 top KCX products for the IK Foamer Pro, IK Multi Pro?
Top 3 KCX products for the IK Foamer Pro and the IK Multi. So it's 6 products is what you're asking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top 3 products that would work in both. I would say you could use Green Star.
Yep,
you could
Green Star.
use
Magic
Polestar.
Wheel Cleaner.
Polestar.
Polestar.
Yeah,
Magic
you
Wheel
could
Cleaner.
use
Magic Wheel
you could
Cleaner.
use Magic Wheel Cleaner in it. Dane, you're right.
Foamer, I mean, if you're foaming
I would say,
GSF
I'd say
and-
top
Yeah.
3. I'd say
You do
top 3 is going to be
GSF.
Green Star is going to be like a go-to. You're going to have that in a foamer. I
Makes
mean,
sense.
it works fantastic in a foamer. 10-1 all day, baby. And from there, I would say Magic Wheel Cleaner if you're looking to stretch your product out and to get it to last you a little longer, because Magic Wheel Cleaner is a very it's a sticky wheel coating or a sticky wheel cleaner, meaning that when it attaches to a wheel it clings, right, and
Yeah.
it holds and it builds up an extremely good lather, but based on the lather it builds by just brushwork, when you put it into a foamer, it's kind of tenfold. I mean, it really foams up really well, but it still has that good sticking ability. So it'll give you the same amount of working time. It just gives you more coverage at a lesser dilution if you wanted to go 10-1. And then I'd probably say the last thing in an IK foamer, I mean, you could throw GSF in there if you wanted to, just to foam it. But I think that probably, like Levi was saying, probably Polestar if you're knocking out interiors. And I'd put it on the dry foam setting on the IK foamer. Do dry foam with the Polestar so it sits on the top surface level of the fabrics, and then begin agitating, and then either vacuum up or dry extract or do whatever you like to do. But for the multi, I mean, I would say, gosh, man, really the world's your oyster, because in our multi-sprayers here, we actually had 5 liters of the Koch Chemie waterless wash that you guys don't have here in the States, may not have for a while, but we actually had that in our IK multi-sprayer here for waterless washing.
We also have it on tap over there on the wall.
Then what else did we throw? And we threw some other stuff in the multi-sprayers as well.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can actually run GSF in a multi-sprayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just
you're
wanna
not
use
going to
soapy
foam it,
water.
but you can use it for adding a little extra soap. You can rinse the car, pre-soak it with that if you want to add a little soap to the surface. There's a lot of options.
Yeah.
That are there. So,
Oh, yeah,
Heck,
take this
you know
as
what? You want to go whole hog? Little fresh up in the multi-sprayer. Oh, God mode fragrance.
Fresh Up for Men or Fresh Up Original?
Fresh up original.
Okay, so
Original.
Fresh Up for Men hasn't happened yet. No, I'm really rooting
We're
for
still
it.
trying to push it. Had a meeting with Vincent this morning. Me and Andrew.
Did you?
Yeah, told him all about my ideas
the
for
boss man,
Fresh Up
yeah.
for Men.
Well, I
Told him
think
how
Fresh Up
much
for Men, I
love
think fragrance-wise,
scents and
right?
how I'm such a scent hound. That's the one thing people know about me when they go.
Yeah.
When they
Yeah.
think Levi
Oh,
Gates,
there's
they
Levi.
go, that guy knows
Smells.
fragrances more
Well,
than anybody
that guy
else.
smells.
But if we had to keep things in Germany for Fresh Up for Men, right? Let's just say if we were to base it off of a famous fragrance, right? What perfume houses are located in
Well,
Germany?
Anthony, I don't know which German scent houses there are. perfume
I don't
houses.
know. I don't know specifically
But-
to Germany. I know a lot of French scent
But,
houses and stuff like
one,
that.
One house that both Anthony and I highly respect is the House of Cremo. That's what
affordable, accessible. You can find it at your local
More
Target.
Creed or
House of
something.
Creed. I thought you were going to say Creed.
Yeah, Creed is where I
I
was
was going to say
thinking.
House of
going.
Creed. I was just like, yeah, it's a very
Some
respectable
events.
fragrance house.
Yeah.
And you say Cremo, and I said, oh, yes, Blue Cedar and Cypress, one of my favorite body washes.
Gentlemen, it's one of our favorites.
And on
man,
that
you guys,
note,
it's-
Kirby
yeah, fun.
Thompson simply wants to say afternoon, TRC and guests.
Hello, Kirby. How are you, man?
Followed by Hans, good old Hans. Love to see him in here.
Happy Friday, Towel Gods. Nice.
Oh, poets with an important question.
Hey, for the right amount of money,
Yeah, you can.
anything's
We can.
possible.
He's asking if we
Could be
ship the
yours.
Subaru to
Yeah.
Europe. Hey,
it's not
you
part
know
of the
what?
purchase price. It's an extra
No,
price.
that's an extra expense.
Ship it anywhere in the world. You pay.
Got Fernando here.
Buenos tardes a todos. Saludos desde la Perla Mexicana.
Mexicano de México.
Followed by
Saludos, Juan Gonzales.
Saludos, campeón. ¿Cómo estás, Fernando?
Juan saying hello to Juan.
Hola, Juan. Qué bueno que están con nosotros.
And Shine Your Light Detailing saying, hey everyone.
Hello,
Now I need to
Hola.
find my next page. Jose.
Jose.
Will a KCX ceramic coating be available in the U.S., Abby?
Andrew.
Anytime soon.
Come on, Andrew.
No. Not really. SEMA. We're launching at SEMA. Probably. I don't even know if I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say that, but we're launching at SEMA.
Well, you know now.
So get to
So,
SEMA.
just to fill you guys in, just because we're so
Very nice.
so close here at the
Oh, we
company. We have our U.S. approved formula now. So once again, we'll be making it in house, which is rare, and we are very much looking forward to it. We've got it on 5 cars now in the U.S., and then of course thorough testing going on in Germany and Russia. Of course, all the actual scientific data, blah 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 testing is already done, but the real world stuff is on 5 cars. We've got another, I think another 4 or 5 that are getting done in the next week. So we'll have kind of a little bit more of some real world, real U.S. different climate testing done
Nice.
as well.
Yeah.
No, people will be happy to know that.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Cameron Messina here, local. Levi.
I feel like my details on other cars take too long. How long should a standard wash take, and how long do you guys think I should spend doing interiors? Cameron, that really depends on the vehicle that you're working on and the dirtiness and the dirt level and all that stuff that you are dealing with. But let's just take, for instance, like Juan's car over here. It's a C-Class Mercedes. So there you go. Ooh, look at that shot.
Yep,
nice.
that's nice.
Oh. Yeah, it's looking good.
That car has black leather interior, black exterior, black carpet. It's kind of a road trip car for Juan, so he's been driving a lot. It's his daily. And even though he owns a detail company, he's been able to keep it clean, but he still has kids. He still has his wife. He's still got people riding in the
You got
car,
a
not
life.
just you.
Yeah, we still have life.
So,
We still have,
We
I
still
still
have
have
a
a
wife
wife.
and
I
a
still
life.
have a wife and kids, you know.
but
Yeah.
point is, that interior, I usually like to break it up by sections. So, all the carpets, cleaning the carpets, should take 10 to 15 minutes.
Yep.
Doing the plastics, leather, and vinyl door panels, dash, center console, and the seats should take about 15 minutes. So you should be able to get around the interior on a basic level in about 30 to 45 minutes at a max. That does not include dressing, does not include a final vacuum, and does not include windows. Each one of those next steps, windows should take you about 5 minutes. Carpets should take you about 10 to do a final quick vac. And that also included you spraying and scrubbing those carpets. Now, if they're filthy, you're going to have to increase that amount of time. You may look at a carpet and go, oh my gosh, I got to shampoo all this, I got to extract it. You got to account for that. Those jobs are going to be an hour and a half, 2 hours for carpet sometimes and upholstery when they're really bad. But you've got to make sure that you're charging for that. And that's the real key when you're inspecting a vehicle, right, Juan? Like,
And indeed, I mean, sometimes, you know, the best thing, I mean, a lot of people actually don't know how to charge a vehicle. They give a price for anything, for everything.
Yeah.
And you're right, you know, the most important thing on a detail, and I want people to understand is that the most important thing on a detail is actually vacuuming.
yeah.
Is vacuum, removing all the dirt and dust and trash out of the vehicle, because that's when you start doing your steaming, your extracting. It makes it a lot easier. You don't just spread the mud. I mean, you don't create more mud with the dust that you have there. So
So Cameron, go to the website. If you go to the FAQs, you'll find my breakdown of how I detail cars step by step. Start looking at those and literally read a step and time yourself. Even on your very own car, which is pretty clean, I assume. Time yourself. Set a timer. See how long it took you to do each step in that process, and that'll help you figure out at least an idea. Because if it's a really dirty car, it's going to have to go up. If it's really clean, you might go down.
You know, one thing that I actually did to myself is actually finding out where was I making, wasting time on the vehicle. So I actually recorded myself a couple of times.
That's the biggest thing.
I recorded myself and see, that's where I'm wasting time. That's where I'm just taking, more time because of this. If I switch this, but if you don't see yourself in the video, you don't know what you're making the mistakes.
Yeah, and that's something a lot of people don't realize. Anthony doesn't notice he does this, but he'll stop and check his phone quite often when we're working on a car.
We do.
Now, Anthony does that because he's always monitoring Instagram. He's always monitoring that. But if you were working for me and you'd stop and check your phone all the time, or hold on, I got to call this person, or I got to do that, is something that is a time suck. And if you're being paid by the car,
you are. Yeah,
I had an employee who smoked.
Yeah.
That was he had to smoke a cigarette. He would literally work for 15, 20 minutes, finish his step, go outside and smoke a cigarette. He'd be outside for 5 minutes, but he'd smoke pretty much every 20 minutes.
So what you're saying is that he should have
not
not
good when
walked
you're doing
away and
interior
just done it
details.
while he was detailing in the car.
That's exactly the way I asked.
And that's
I'm
not
pretty
good.
sure
So
you got that
light
cigarette in your mouth,
it
you got
up, and then
if you
keep
pack that cigarette
vacuuming.
well enough, that ash
Yeah.
stay right there. No need to ash.
Exactly.
Some of these products are
take the shot
flammable.
back and just.
Yeah, you just pull it back. You got to bite down on the
ash-
cigarette sometimes to hold it, because sometimes it
Now,
sucks it right
when
in.
when you're a smoker, and if you're actually detailing the vehicle interior and you take those breaks, what you need
It
to
adds
realize
up.
is that you actually you're smoking outside, right? And then you come back and you taking all that sense to the vehicle. So I mean, a person that doesn't smoke can sense smoke right away. So you don't want to do that. You want to just work on the vehicle, finish it up, and then if you smoke, just smoke, but don't go back inside the vehicle, because you're gonna transfer all the sense to the vehicle.
And that's why Fresh Up from Koch Chemie is fantastic, because
yeah.
after you brought that smell in, a couple
Back
of
into it.
spritzes,
Disappears. Odor
Disappears.
eliminating technology.
Well, there you have it.
There you go.
We're
But
kidding.
Cameron, seriously, check it out.
OET.
Work on your times. Figure it out.
Fix
If you
it
need
up
help,
with
we're
Fresh.
always here.
There
Man,
you
look
go.
at Anthony
Here it is.
getting some props and ideas.
I'm so sorry.
Fan right
I
here.
forgot the fan.
I mean, at least
right
it
there.
Tastes
smells
like
good.
bubblegum, no?
Yeah, at least it
Tastes too
smells
bad,
good.
doesn't
It smells fantastic. It's all over the truck.
It is. Oh, he's detailing it, so that's okay.
Oh, that is fantastic.
And you just
though.
gave
Throw
him
in
more
a
work.
bottle
All
of
right,
water, too.
so
Anyway.
next
Glenn
up,
enjoyed that.
YC Auto Detailing. Right there.
All right, so best way to clean windshield and glass. We actually covered this just a little bit ago. Levi likes to take a Pro Weave. He finds that works fantastic for glass. I'm a big fan of the Waffle Weave personally, and the box method. One of our most viewed videos on YouTube is actually going to be Levi's detailing, or Levi Details. What's the Details of
Details
Levi?
of Levi.
Sorry, it's been so
It's
been so long
Yeah.
since you've actually made a video on Details of Levi.
It's a long one, yeah.
But it's the box method with glass, and he actually
Yeah, the other
uses
thing you can do is
green
the new
glass.
Pearl Square applicators. You can spray
can.
window cleaner on that and use
Apply
that
it
as your
and
thing,
then
and then
knock everything
dry it
down.
with another towel.
Very cool. So, moving on here. Next question from Dane says,
There you go.
looks like this is Dwayne. Dane just put up
Dwayne.
says, what is the
However you wanna
best
say it.
ceramic protection product for painted surfaces? The best
That is subjective.
ceramic
Subjective as
protection
all get out.
product. The best ceramic product.
It's subjective.
What is the best? Come on, the best, Levi. There's
You know, you're holding
hundreds,
out on us.
If
It's
not
clearly-
1,000
there's a
ceramic
secret that
coatings out on the
everybody
market right
should
now.
know.
There's a best, right?
No, there's not a best, because each one's different and each one acts differently.
You're telling me that there's just not one guy that said, "Hey, this is the best
good.
on
Just like-
YouTube." Who
just
made
like
the best
waxes.
video on YouTube? How many best
Just
videos
like
of ceramics
waxes,
is
there
there?
are soft
So-
ceramics
Thousands?
and hard ceramics.
An amendment to this type of question is
Some
usually what
from
is the
scratch.
best ceramic protection product for
Some-
painted surfaces in my
Some
situation?
have a higher
And we need to
chemical
understand
rating,
what your
meaning it
situation
can
is.
withstand acids. Others can withstand alkalines. Each
Some
one
can
is
withstand
uniquely
bullets.
different. Some are not bulletproof.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
they're
not
not
good.
bulletproof?
They're not bulletproof.
Dang it.
Sorry.
Okay.
Well,
All right. So
point
it's
that's
Dwayne. We have tons of videos
gotta figure
on
out
ceramic
which one's gonna be
coatings
the
on
best
our
for you.
YouTube channel, and I would watch them. I would just watch a couple of them, say, hey, I like the way that looks. I like the way
and
this looks.
You
and
know
go from
what?
there.
We have softs and we have hards too.
Yep.
Yep.
So
All right. What else
Okay.
we got, Dane?
Oh boy.
Juan.
greetings from Colombia, from the Colombian Association of Detailed Colombia, to Juan Gonzales. Juan
Hola, ¿qué tal,
Felipe.
amigos? ¿Qué tal? Qué bueno que están con nosotros.
Nice.
Shine your light saying love the TRC wash mitt that was in the July glove box. He got
Heck
an
yeah.
RWB.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, nice.
Thanks, man.
I
Then we
asked
got
Levi
David.
this last night, but what would you guys put onto an aluminum tread plate to keep it looking good? Chief wants the new brush truck to stay shiny.
Ah.
So I told David, I said the hard part with metal is that it oxidizes so quickly
It does.
that it's hard for coatings to actually last like it would on a clear coated surface because it doesn't bond with clear.
Correct.
You know, it has to bond on the metal, and the metal sheds itself so much that you're going to get a shortened lifespan. So
Yeah.
Indeed.
I said, biggest thing that would work right now that he could purchase at the rag company would be G-Technic C5, but don't expect a massive amount of life, especially on bare raw aluminum.
Well, and
That's-
it's going to be a difficult one to put on too,
Yeah.
because those plates are pretty aggressive. And then again, coatings would for the most part be fine, but it's definitely just watch what's going on there,
Yeah.
especially in the brush. You don't don't need the truck stopping the fire on fire.
Yeah.
Of course, as you know. But yeah, I mean, again, it's I used to explain it like this: you'd almost have to take like the entire wheel or whatever surface we're talking about and just drop the whole thing into like a vat
Yeah.
of ceramic and then pull it back out. Like you just
There's not
the
enough.
air can get in so
Yeah.
Too
easy
easy,
and
yeah.
oxidize
And
and
it's
do what it
porous.
does.
Yep, it's
But
porous.
people don't realize how
Yep.
porous
It's
metal
just
is.
it's such a hard thing to just keep. So I mean, if you're talking keep it looking good,
Spray 2K clear over it.
That's the other way to do it.
That is one answer.
Spray
Yes.
2K clear over
You
it.
could
That's
do
the
that.
only thing you could do.
I mean, it'll help keep the
Make
dirt
it-
off and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess if you coat it,
Then coat it, and
Yeah.
then now
That'd be
you're
about
coating.
it.
Now you're coating clear coat.
Sounds like
'cause the
coating.
Clear coat's
Yeah.
filled. I don't know how well it's gonna stick, but hey, man, whatever.
It's
Moving
better
on.
than before.
Dane, what
All
else
right.
we got?
Next one, follow up. Dwayne here followed up and said longest protection interval. So he's asking the classic thing. Well, what lasts the longest? Because
It's
that's
all in
always
how
a
you care
common.
for it.
Yeah.
on how you care
And
for
what
it. Honestly,
surface?
it's
I mean,
It's
but I mean,
going
I
on
would
where you
say
live.
that legend from PNS is claiming up to 7 years.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty impressive.
That's available to consumers.
Keep
which is
going, Dane.
different,
What
yeah.
else we got? I know we have some funny ones
We've got
coming up.
one here saying hello from Paris.
Not funny, but
Paris.
hello.
French.
Poets here.
Trade
Oh.
a bottle of Top Star for a bottle of Last Cut.
I don't. But
Well, poets in the Netherlands, or where are you in?
Oh.
Denmark? Poets?
I think so.
Anyway, point is he has access to Top Star.
yes,
That's why.
Yes.
So,
But
and he
not
doesn't have
TLC.
access to Last Cut.
Yeah.
So.
Ian.
Hey, TRC team. The guy with the KCX logo is a cutie.
Aw.
Phi Alpha.
Look at that.
Ian Oblin.
Oh boy.
Look how
So
red he's
you're-
turning on
look at
camera
that.
there.
Look at that.
Oh,
Just turning
I
bright
know.
red.
followed by.
Guys, really quick. So
Alpha,
we need to be
that's it.
we need to be good. We have this multiple mic situation, so we want to be good at not talking over each other.
Oh,
so
sure.
just something to keep in mind.
So everybody gets quiet.
Sign
Okay.
over there even says it as
Ozzy
well.
Bear the Rooster.
We got Ozzy Bear saying, "What's up? Have a great Q&A. I'm washing and folding my recent order of 124 towels from the Star Spangled Banner sale. 124 towels.
Wow.
You didn't want to bump up to 125 there, Ozzy Bear?
No, just one
Come
more.
on. Make it a good solid number.
There's a lot of towels.
Okay, that is a lot of towels. I'll give it to him.
Huh.
That's a good washing day.
It's a good clean doubling number.
Yeah.
1, 2, 4.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, gee.
Those who say Dane blows have never seen him work his magic on an oboe. Hashtag Dane rocks your.
Glad I didn't drink this.
Oh, boy.
yet.
Spit take would have been
That
coming.
would
Oh,
have been
no.
everywhere.
Oh, gee. That's enough of that.
going.
Alex.
All right, Dane, read that one.
When do we get to see Dane's, aka Big D, truck entry solution package, consisting of an exercise trampoline and loose-fitting clothing for ultimate flexibility?
Oh my God, that's
Alex.
good. Honestly, Alex, that was your best G. Davis impression we've seen so far.
That was
I thought
grade
that
A.
came from G. Davis. That's amazing. Exercise.
He might be writing questions for him now.
All right.
Fitting clothing.
Oh, that was
Just
hilarious.
Wheel out the mini tramp and let's go.
Yeah.
Jamie.
TRC pod with no Juan is less than TRC pod with some Juan. Andrew is cool too. Thanks, Jamie.
Oh, nice, Jamie. Thanks. All right, time to discover if it's the next page. Yes, it is. Jeff C. coming in hot with...
What are the best dilution ratios for Green Star for general exterior paint or trim or for wheels? By the way, Dane, welcome to the Diesel Club.
Hey, feels pretty good, brother.
We've been saying that the whole time I've been here. Every time Dane walks by, hey, brother.
Grant is back.
Wait, didn't answer the question.
Oh, no, whoops. hold on.
Green Star exterior dilution, you can do 10 to 1, 20 to 1.
Yeah.
3 to 1.
Just depending
4
on
to
how
1.
aggressively,
Just
it's like bugs and stuff. Yeah, 3 or 5 to 1.
Depending
Yeah.
on what you're doing. I'd say play with it and try to figure it out. I mean, honestly, Green Star is still extremely safe, and so like even if you screw it up and you used it straight, you'll be fine. I mean, it's not going to kill anything. And so, but I would say try to get more for your money and try to use a good dilution for your needs. And I think that 10 to 1's a good starting point, and then trail it down or trail it up depending on how the cleaning ability is.
The Germans will kind of, and again, this is not exact science or math, so don't go calculating this and telling us we're wrong. But it's kind of like a point of like each 10, each 10 to 1, whatever, it brings you down a number on the scale, on the pH scale. So it just depends on how safe you want to be in terms of what pHs shouldn't be on certain surfaces or whatever. But for the most part, you have a lot of flexibility with Green Star.
I like that.
Okay. And then Grant.
Big D. Now it should be King Dane. Boise Squat.
No.
Okay.
It's happily becoming illegal
Love
in many
it.
places.
Ozzy Bear, what's up? Have a great Q&A. Folding all 100. We already read that one. Thank you, Ozzy Bear. Sent it twice.
The same but later.
Not the first time the Express Cafe staff has told Dane.
Oh, gee.
I love that.
Gee.
Silence.
Followed by HR, which could only possibly stand for human resources, saying, hey guys, first time I wax my GT3 with Geon Wax. What is a good shampoo to use now to keep the wax in good performance?
GSF.
Thanks.
Koch Chemie's GSF.
Can't go wrong.
pH balanced.
Nice, safe solution.
Yeah.
Yeah, no sweat. Chris, why don't you get this one, Anthony?
Chris says, have some PNS 75% isopropyl alcohol, a topical solution which I purchased at the beginning of the pandemic. Can I dilute this with a distilled H2O to create a panel wipe? If so, what's the H2O to alcohol mix ratio?
It's got aloe vera in it.
It does. So that's not a pure isopropyl alcohol. So there is something in it that's going to help for your skin.
It's got aloe vera.
It's basically it is, but it isn't. It says it's called something
Yeah, it's like a soap kind of.
Anyways,
feeling.
but it's got something to where it doesn't dry out your skin. I would not use that on my car's paint.
Now,
Honestly,
I've used it I will say this: I've used it in a pinch to remove. I'll use it in my garage to remove tree sap.
Tree sap, yeah.
And it works great for that.
But would you use it as a complete?
I probably wouldn't use it for
but
that.
You can go
prep.
get isopropyl alcohol at the store for $2. They have it now.
It's readily
not
available.
It's readily available. So I would just do that. I just
keep it. You know what you do? Take that bottle, go fill up all your hand sanitizers around your house.
Yeah.
Use that for that.
Do something like that. All right, what do we got next here, Dane?
Next up, some puck talk.
Serranos.
So he says, I just received the pucks and I'm excited to try them out. Awesome, man.
Heck yeah. And Clandestino. I'm going to let you take this one.
Ok. ¿Cuál microfibra recomiendas para retirar el exceso de la cera aplicada en un auto? Bueno, she's asking which microfiber would you recommend to use to remove wax?
Yeah.
And I have
Hey,
some
he came
microfibers right
prepared.
here. I did. I saw the answer. So, ahorita lo que voy a contestar son tres toallas que les puedo recomendar dependiendo la pintura. I'm going to say this in Spanish because obviously
you're
there's
done
people
throwing
in
things to
Spanish.
each other.
So, dependiendo la pintura con la que estás trabajando, puede ser que estés trabajando con una pintura que es suave o puede ser que estés trabajando con una pintura que esté más dura. So, dependiendo la lámina, la pintura con la que estés trabajando, te podemos recomendar 3 diferentes microfibras o 4. Los minors también pueden funcionar, pero usualmente para retirar el exceso, mucho más exceso, te recomendamos las que son las Eagle H o las creatures, o las minors,
Yep.
o las pro, que son específicamente diseñadas para la pintura del vehículo. So yeah, so you want to explain that in English?
Basically, Juan was saying there's 3 different types of towels for you, but especially when you get into certain types of paint, they could either be hard or soft. So it kind of dictates on what you need. Now, on most instances, the pearl weave is a great towel for a lot of different things. However, when you get into really soft paint, you're trying to remove waxes, sealants, certain paints, if they're very soft, if you increase the amount of pressure that is being applied to the surface, you actually end up marring it. So one of the things that can help that is increasing the GSM on the towels. So we've got a Creature 420 and an Eagle 500. And what that does is allow a little more cushion for your hand while retaining that bite that the towel has over that surface. So that's why we've got these different ones. The other one we don't have out is the 365 or minor.
So another thing that I want to point out in Spanish is el Pro Puck,
Yeah.
right? Es el nuevo aplicador para cera y este aplicador lo puedes usar como para aplicar la cera también y no te va a dañar la pintura porque obviamente es súper fina para poder aplicarlo en cualquier superficie. Así es que si no los tienes, los puedes conseguir aquí en la Rag Company.
Pick up your pearl puck at the Rag Company. Also, it's got because it's a pearl weave, it's very tight weave, very fine weave. Great for surfaces and layering and leveling product.
You got it? Take it away.
Loud and clear. All right. So, I noticed ahead in the comments, Serrano's here said I missed his question. It must have moved right as I flip pages, so I'm going to bring it up right
Good
now.
afternoon, guys, and God bless. I recently ventured into Rinseless. I had someone say to not put the grit guard all the way to the bottom and leave it high off the bucket so debris didn't come up. Serrano said, just put your grit guard in. The debris will stay that low. You're barely only going to have about a half an inch or so, quarter of an inch of debris at the bottom of the bucket. So don't worry about that.
All right.
Dane?
So, next up, I've got David here. I just had to make sure I had it right.
Also, Andrew, where's the hand wax that smells like honey? It's
In the
right there,
warehouse.
dude. It's right,
Right there.
And in the warehouse.
It's on its way.
No, it's here.
It's
in the
here.
warehouse.
No, it's here.
It's here, there.
Literally in
It's
front of
in
me.
our, yeah, it's going to you probably get launched sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not on the site yet.
Despacho.
I
Oh,
got
yeah,
like
yeah.
3
No,
of them
it is,
in my
yeah,
car.
it was literally here as well, yeah.
Is
Yeah,
it coming
it's
in the
in-
presentation boxes?
Yeah, it comes in a really
full
cool
box
box
with the
Yeah.
with the
applicator.
Yeah.
Yeah,
towel?
Nice.
the box is beautiful. I mean,
Box
the
is
way
nice.
the whole presentation of that wax. When you look at the price, you'll be like, "Oh my gosh!" Keep in mind, this is a very
worth
high-end
it.
wax.
It's
Very
worth
high-end
it.
wax.
Yep.
And again, more than anything, it goes a long way. So
It goes a very long
over
way.
over there, they're saying 35 cars, so we kind of bumped it down to 25 here. Just
Because we like to use a little bit more.
oh,
Right?
we got some big cars here, so
Yeah,
we want
yeah,
to
rest
a
assured.
little bit.
Have you
more-
seen Dane's
They're like-
truck?
yeah.
Am I right? We're gonna need.
Wow,
a
this
couple
coat's like
cans.
50 Fiat 500s. Yeah, it's not quite the same over here.
2 big D's trucks.
Yep.
Okay.
I like that we now got a big D at the Rag Company.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, finally.
Despacho. Speaking of D's. All right.
KCX has such good products. I especially love
Thank you.
Polestar and Glass Cleaner.
Thank you,
Thanks,
thank you, thank
Despacito.
And Ricky Colon.
I completely agree with your comments, Juan, regarding the KCX wax.
Yeah.
Followed by...
Adam Hancock, when using an Artist steamer, what dilution is used? Also, when are we getting another episode of Tony's Kitchen? I need that wing recipe.
Oh, man.
So
I
it's
told you
256
guys.
to 1.
What did I say on the? How many likes do we need to get on the other Tony's Kitchen?
1,000.
No, was it 100? 105? That's
105.
unrealistic. Why would I say 105? That doesn't make any sense.
No, I think you had 5. You were saying if you could get 100 likes on the
100
5
likes?
likes that you only had.
Yeah, I just need to get.
Very
100 likes on the
underperforming video.
previous Tony's
Wasn't-
Kitchen episode
I think we
of
actually
the
lost
Portuguese
money on that
recipe.
video. And then we
if
also
we-
ate the food.
Then I will
from
have
the
I'll have a
video.
wing day here. I'm bringing a couple of air fryers. Get ready to go on the Tony's wings.
I can't wait
Oh.
for the Tony's wings.
I hate to say
Delicious.
that, but we do need to bump up the number of interested parties
Yeah.
before we go doing too much more stuff
Yeah,
like
the
that.
cooking
So
stuff.
if
We
people
have to-
share,
People
more
actually got to
people
watch it.
show
To
the
prove that
interest,
you guys
then
actually like it.
we might do
No.
more stuff
I
like that.
shared on my personal personal Facebook this week my interview with Gordon McCall.
Yeah.
Quite possibly one of the highlights of my broadcasting career.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Not even 1,000 views on that video.
Wow.
Had to share it so people could watch it. You know, I post
Wow.
here's the thing. I post hey, it's my 16th wedding anniversary, and I get like 500 likes
Yeah.
and 1,000 comments on
Yeah.
a post.
And you post something you're most
I
proud
post
of.
something that I'm very proud of, and I get like 25 likes and like 4
I'm not
comments.
saying you're not proud of your 16 years.
I was going to say,
of
I'm not going to
marriage.
read too far
I'm
into
just
that.
saying.
I'm just saying, yeah. I know what you're
Next time
saying.
I'll post more pictures of my kids.
Yeah, I mean, whatever, right? Come on.
Go Facebook watch the just works that way.
Seriously. If you haven't yet, watch it.
16 years, I get you.
Ricky!
Started at 55. What's it called? Wet sand.
You wanted 50, so 105 is the goal. Current 68 likes.
68 likes. That means go create more accounts. Get that that video up too.
No, we want real
Come on,
people
man.
watching
Yeah,
this
we
thing.
need less
Come
than
on.
40 more
Pump it
likes.
up.
Let's make it happen.
So Ricky says, even my wife, who usually criticizes the chemical smells, loves it.
That's because it doesn't smell chemically. It just
Yeah.
smells good.
Yeah.
Buttery.
Battery.
All right. Pure honey scent, says
right.
Umberto.
It is pure honey sense.
Followed by Ricky again.
Guys, do you really think I was going to wait around before getting the W01?
I know.
You should know me by now.
I know, Ricky.
Sorry, Ricky. We didn't mean any disrespect.
Despacho with an
How to
interesting
know
question.
you're using too little coating? Well, that's a kind of.
I think
it
if you-
usually just doesn't spread.
Well, I think that if you have like a 30 mil bottle, right, and
And
you
you
get
still-
done with the coating and it's still like 2/3 of the way full, you probably used a little too little. I guess depending on the size of the car.
a second coat. For
But I mean, because some
won't
people,
hurt.
I've seen
About
some
half a
people,
bottle.
apply and they don't really get even coverage, right? And it's,
Mm-hmm.
and then you see they're like, oh, I got enough coating to do a whole nother thing. Like you did 2 trucks.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. And they're like,
Yeah. No.
you'll figure it out.
No, one other
Um,
way that you can actually find out when you're using too low product is when you're starting to just apply. You apply little, and then when you try to spread it, it's actually flashing really fast, and you're not letting it sit too much in the paint. So it's like, yeah, you're putting too much,
Yeah, you
too
can't see it
little
working
on
on
it,
the
and you
surface.
can actually feel your pad getting dry.
Friction.
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, friction. Yeah. So yeah,
All
There
right.
you go.
Next up,
soak it in.
Jeff C.
Tried FSE. Unfortunately, they didn't come off. Been hot here lately, so they're baked in. Just
Yeah,
wanted to
that's
make
gotta
sure
be-
they aren't going to set in worse until I can get it coated.
They could.
They could, but just depends on how it's parked, where it sits, how
Yeah.
hard the water is on the surface. The minerals will work their way in regardless. So
Yeah.
Man,
you can take them off. Don't worry about
the
it.
sprinklers this time of year, you know,
I
what can
hate
you do?
'em.
What can
Nothing.
you do, right? You know what I started doing? Started breaking sprinkler heads whenever I
Ooh,
park
smart
next to
idea.
something, right?
Yeah.
So I'll park
Kick
next to
'em
an
down.
island, right, at dinner time, right? Let's just say we go to Coins or something like
Yeah.
that, and I park next to there. I go and grab them. I just break them off.
Great. Yeah. Well,
Oh.
you know
Is
what
that,
it causes
is
a
that
fountain.
just,
Remind me not to invite you to my
destruction
house.
of property?
Yes, but
Oh.
also it actually is worse because
Just
instead
snap
of
it
a
like the
few
necks
drops,
of your
you now have a
enemies.
fountain.
Well, no, Levi, I'm thinking ahead
Completely
because you know
soaking
what?
your car.
As a fountain
No, you're
in
not
with a
thinking
coated car, right?
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's the pooling effect. Constantly.
It's
It
a
just
pooling-
pools.
it's
It's a constant
pooling
amount
dry.
of pool off.
Yeah.
So there's never really a water spot.
No, that only
True.
that only
It's
works
either
on
fully encapsulated
Anthony
water.
Wonderland. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't
Yeah.
work that way.
It's
Anthony.
I just get just calcium over this side. Like, it looks like a waterfall
No.
was here.
It looks
I've
like
had
Yellowstone.
Did you get that down there in Idaho Falls? Potato
Yellowstone.
water?
Yeah.
The farm trucks that come in that have
Oh,
literally
yeah,
been soaked.
Yeah,
Soaked. It looks like they've been underwater, but they literally have a film
Calcium.
that's
just-
and calcium film all
Yeah.
over the
Potato
serpent
water?
of the vehicle.
Crazy.
We called it up here potato water.
What does it have to do
It's
with
usually
the
potato farmers.
Yep.
Okay.
They're out watering their fields.
Fields,
Yeah.
The fields. Yeah.
And they'll
Oh my
rinse
God.
off their vehicles or they'll hit their sprinklers
Do you know
from their
what
irrigation.
that reminds me of? When I was like in junior high and I seen this girl that was wearing makeup and you just grab her and just peel off the makeup just like a little.
It's a layer.
Yeah.
It's a layer of
Just comes
minerals
on.
on the surface.
Gosh.
Yeah. We used to get them. They'd come in.
Yeah, this.
Oh
You'd
my
get them.
God.
We'd get them down the street at the car wash, and they'd show up and they'd bring their cars and they'd come back out and they're like,
Chiseled it.
"Why didn't any of this come off?" And we're literally like, "Your windows are frosted. Your glass is totally frosted. Like you can't. The only thing you could see is where the wiper blades had hit it,
Yeah.
and it's just high mineral content.
It's
in
No,
the
I'm
water.
just kidding. I don't actually break sprinklers, but I will say though, it is infuriating. It is
Yeah.
infuriating. I remember one night we went out to dinner. I think it was probably a couple of years ago, and I was on my black motorcycle, and I happened to park it at Bardenay right next to a sprinkler that went off. Right,
Yeah.
black bike, fully, full all the intricacy areas and everything like that. Oh, we're at 70 likes. Let's keep it going, people.
Nice.
Come on,
70
35 more.
likes.
Let's go. Create those accounts.
Get
but
it going.
I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Right. So I was like, if I start this thing up, they're going to start burning in. But if I let it sit here any longer, they're going to keep burning in. So I started that bad boy up. I rode as fast as I could, get as much as I could to fling off. Got home and bam, started getting into
Yeah.
detailing. It is Kind of disheartening, though.
Yeah,
it
it
is.
hurts a little bit.
It sucks, man.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving
we
on.
Have, next question would be coming from Garage Marshall.
Graham.
Yep, that's what I said. Says, good
Garage
evening,
Marshall.
good evening, gentlemen. Happy Friday Eve. Will OptiSeal bond to several layers of previously applied wax if used as a drying aid?
Yeah, it will.
It will. It'll penetrate. It may not be the full effect that you would want from OptiSeal, but I think it would still stick on there.
Yeah.
And plus, obviously, as a drying aid, it's quite nice because you only need a spray or two per panel. So
Yeah.
give it a shot.
Yeah.
Next up,
Kirby
we
Thompson.
have, Kirby Thompson says, "I've yet to try Ulex. Is it RTU or can it be diluted? It is
No,
an
it's ready to
RTU,
use.
It's ready
ready
to
to
use. Ready to
use,
use.
and it will last you quite some time, right?
It worked
pretty
really
wicked
well. We
stuff.
removed the bra. We removed Gabe's wife's bra
Yeah,
Yesterday.
on her car
Mm-hmm.
and got all the glue off of.
yeah. I'm glad you said.
Yep.
Second-
Got all
because
the glue off,
the
wiped
clear
off.
bra was actually really hard to come out. I mean, the only
Well,
way to
you
remove
know.
it is just pieces, and all the glue actually stick in there. So when we grab the what is it called? Ulex?
Ulex, yeah,
In
Ulex.
Spanish is Ulex. Ulex. When we grabbed it, we applied it. I thought we were actually going to spend like about, 10 good minutes, but then actually as you applied it, soaked it in, and then reapplied it again, it came right off. It's actually
came off
good. Just
really fast.
It needs to
Really
penetrate, is what it needs
Yes.
to do. It
Yeah,
has
it
to
just
penetrate.
soak it in, just boom.
Well, what we found we were doing, putting a little bit on our rubber gloves
Gloves,
and just rubbing it on the
Yeah.
surface, and that really broke it down a
Massage,
lot
And
more.
then
right?
just-
Little massage. Well,
You
it
grab
was
the
the
massage oil.
yeah,
Exactly.
literally what it was. Had a nice
Just-
orange
yep.
scent to it.
Yeah.
Had a little chemical scent, but not too bad. Little solvent pop.
Yeah. Good.
If you
Woke
own a
us up a
Volvo
little bit.
Saab, it is a Swedish massage. All right.
Yeah.
Next up is one that's probably going to carry us to the
Crazies.
break. So
Okay.
brace for impact. Mike C. What about that video from Brian from Apex Detail? I've only slept about an hour every night since seeing it. Can you help me? I didn't think paint could scratch that easily.
It can if it's extremely soft clear
Yep.
coat,
Yeah, with
Can
enough
if you're using
and if you're doing it wrong.
pressure, anything is
towels
possible.
are haunting.
Yeah, the
kind of
towels.
pressure
Those
is haunting.
scratches came from the towels.
Dude, I was looking at those towels, and it's just like I was like, "Good God, man!"
Yeah.
Like that's, I don't know, whatever. I don't want to get into this, man.
Life.
He knows.
He
That's the
knows.
thing.
Yeah.
You guys think he doesn't know? He knows.
Yeah.
There you
It's
go.
not a surprise to somebody. But anyways,
Next
I
up,
said too
Robert
much.
Bridgeforth here saying Levi smells terrific.
Oh, thank you, Rob. I'm actually gonna take some another hit before we go out to dinner tonight.
a little fresh
Yeah,
up.
fresh up
Levi,
hit.
Levi,
Oh,
this
man.
would be a good time to talk about your current cologne selection.
Maybe what I think I'm gonna do? Tease that for the break. We come back from the break. We'll talk about it. Maybe we'll all take a hit.
yeah.
Bring those
Favorite
back.
scents.
Have everybody choose a favorite one. I
Yeah.
like that. Let's make
All
it
right,
happen.
now I've
Yep.
got one more here before we go to a
Thank
break.
you, Rob.
I feel it is just the right thing to leave us before we go to a break. It is G. Davis saying, "We all know Anthony pioneered the legendary scent, the smell of young German men enjoying themselves." Thank you, G. Davis. We will be heading to break, but we will be back in just a couple minutes. Go and watch the Tony Tuesday Kitchen Extravaganza on the Red Company Podcast channel. While you wait, give
Yes.
it a like, and then come back here.
We'll
once
see you
we're
here
back.
soon.
See you in a minute.
Hello, and welcome to a promo for our new series called Satisfying Saturdays. Now, what are Satisfying Saturdays? Well, I'll tell you. They're a little bit of audio, a little bit of video, put together in a satisfying combination while we do some sort of detailing on the side there, you could say. It's ASMR adjacent. So it's not going to be perfect ASMR, but it's mostly just going to be sounds of brushes and foam and water and detailing products. Just a very satisfying combination of all the things you love about detailing without any of the, noise that you don't want to have in there, right?
Oh, that didn't sound good.
Something you can just relax to, put on in the background. I don't care how you watch it, I just care that you watch it. So, that's really all there is to say about it. Check it out, I think you'll enjoy it.
Hey guys, Levi with the Rag Company. Have you ever wondered what it takes to turn a car from a zero to a hero? Have you ever wondered, can you buy a car and fix it back up and then resell it for a lot more money? Well, if those are the questions you've been asking, have I got the show for you. That's right. We here at the Rag Company bought ourselves a project car, and over the course of the next year, we're going to be doing all kinds of cool stuff to it. We're going to be polishing it. We're going to be cleaning it. We're going to be putting new parts on it, fixing the wheels, fixing the interior, fixing the dings, fixing the dents, fixing the clear coat, all that stuff. We're going to be cleaning the windows. Can you believe it? And we are going to be finding lots of fun parts to put on, kind of personalize it, and make it our own. That's right, it's TRC Rex. That's what we've been calling it, and it's a pretty rad little car. And we're hoping to turn it from a zero into a hero.
Hey guys, Anthony with the Rag Company, and have you checked out our Instagram? You haven't? You have. I'm not really sure, but it is arguably the most entertaining Instagram page of all time. It's hilarious. There's tons of cool towel posts and detailing products, and I'm not really selling this, am I? Not really? Okay, well, it's a really cool page where we post a ton of sale content as well as cool pictures of new products and new releases and kind of everything we do there. And we also host the Grand Ambassador program on there as well, which is our take on a sponsorship. Now, to learn more about the Grand Ambassador program, just check out the link down below in the description, and it'll take you to one of the main pages that kind of talks about the program and what we do, but is ultimately our take on a sponsorship. And we've had plenty of Grand Ambassadors watching this show with you right now. So you can check out our Instagram in the links below. Make sure to check it out. Give us a follow. I think that you're really gonna like it.
Hello, and welcome back to Q&A Thursday, where Juan is racing up with a glass of cool filtered water. Everybody, if you didn't go and like the video with Tony's Kitchen meets Dane reviews, I highly recommend you do that in another tab if you're watching on a computer right now. Just get that done.
Click a like. Winning recipe?
Yeah, if you want to find out
they want to.
the Portuguese Bead Man's recipe,
keep it a secret.
You got to find out that way. So by clicking like, you're getting us one step further. Any rate, apart from that,
start the second hour off right.
Oh, he's bringing out
take me a little
the special stuff.
Hey. Go ahead and pass it around. I think Juan's going to find a scent in here that he really likes.
A little bit there.
Well, what I like about Viking
right.
Storm, Levi, is that is actually based off of the famous scent Creed Aventus, which is quite fantastic.
Wow.
You know, I have lots of shampoos and conditioners as well as beard balms.
Go ahead and give it a smell there, Juan. Pass it around after you're done.
Pick out your favorite scent, guys, and if you want to pick up your own cologne sampler kit, go to thebeardstruggle.com. Code Levi15 for 15% off
Shameless.
your very own cologne sampler.
Utterly shameless.
Very great.
I will say I use the products, and they're wonderful.
I do make a few percentage points off that purchase, so please spend some money.
All right. Well, I would like to go ahead and say, please go check out Viper Chairs.
Oh, yes. Our friends at Viper Chairs.
Yes.
If you pick them up, they had we did a live with them today. Anthony and I did.
Robust steel giveaway.
The
Can you
new
believe it?
robust steel. We gave it away.
Well, we technically did, right?
Yeah.
They basically did a giveaway, guessing the amount of boxes. Very similar to another giveaway company.
Strange.
Kind of stuff like that every once in a while, but super cool. And so one of our previous Grand Ambassadors, Tyler Pruitt, that's how he'd say his last name, won. So it went to a very good home.
Congratulations, Tyler.
And we're sending Tyler out some towels as well to
Yeah,
match
that was
his new
great.
chairs. So we're going to send him out some Eagle 500s in red, some black Creature Edgeless, some
Dragos.
It's going to be a good time.
It's going to be
Nice.
great. But it was fun.
Awesome.
It was fun to do that with them. If you haven't checked out Viper Chair, go to VYPER chair.com and take a look-see at them. They are pretty much the coolest things ever. Anthony getting a hand-delivered cup of coffee
Wow.
to him. Very nice.
Keurig over there.
Slick.
Very
Yeah, I
nice.
even got a straw.
So, Dane, let's get us started. But feel free, gentlemen, take a little hit, go through and smell them.
In a hot room like this, a good smell is hard to come by.
Exactly.
All
Juan,
right.
Which one did you pick?
The last one, I don't know which one.
The forest one?
Yeah, that one.
Alpine's
That one's
Forest? Very nice.
Hans Closing popping in for a
Motor
good
Blast!
old-fashioned
5
product
liter
name
cans, baby.
Yell.
Dang, that's a lot of motor
That's a
blast.
classic.
5 liters. That's pretty good.
How many engine bays are you
Well, Hans
putting
got
that
a
on?
business there in the
That's
Netherlands.
true.
So he's got a lot of detail, and if you want, check it out.
You can afford pal.
Well, it is one of my absolute favorite products, bar none. All right, we got William Quintana here.
So GSF can go in a bucket to wash. I see that KCX has auto shampoo, but we don't get it here in the U.S.
Correct. Yes. GSF absolutely can go in a bucket to wash. The dilution is also on the bottle. as well as the tech sheets online. And then there is an auto shampoo. There are, I mean, we have an endless number of shampoos for tunnel, for self-wash, for everything. So there's a lot of products that are not here yet, a lot of products that are planned to get here. And basically, we just kind of ask that you keep in the loop with us as we kind of release more and more. But of course, they'll be here at the Rag Company.
Yeah, well, and like the attention drives the whole process. So if there's more attention given to one product, hopefully that one's getting a priority kind of stream potentially.
Exactly.
So
I mean,
let them know what you're interested in.
Kind of one of the easiest things that happens is when we get X number of requests for, especially a different size of something. That usually, it's Andrew, not Andy.
I like
telling me things with a board with my wrong name on it.
Called you Andy? What? Has anybody ever called you Andy?
No.
They call you Drew, Andy, Drew.
They've never, no,
Drew.
so has anybody ever been like, "Hey, Andy, what's up?" Like,
no. Drew's usually the close, close grow up.
At what age?
Name.
What age did you establish that?
What?
Like
Drew?
No, that you do not want to be called Andy.
Early on.
Very early, you told him
Yeah,
right
so
away. Hey, I'm
I'm
not Andy. I'm Andrew.
I'm not an Andy.
I'm not about that.
I mean, I would say horrible things about it, but now we have an Andy working for us, so I can't say it.
Great name.
Horrible name.
Great name.
Yeah, awesome name.
There's a snake in my boot, right? Yeah.
You're supposed to only try one, not all of them.
Yeah,
What's that?
other sizes of
You only
stuff.
tried one, not all of them.
No, I only tried one.
So we'll get other sizes in when they're requested. Like GSF, for example, did not exist in a 5-liter. That was requested here in the U.S. many times, especially also through here. So then we were able to bring that on. So there's other. So while this country does not have a lot of products, there are other countries that are very upset they don't have things like GSF in 5 liters.
So a question for you then, Andrew, that I have a question on is. What are you finding are some of the bigger sellers here in the U.S.? I mean, because you're obviously seeing this every single day. Is GSF just is it a complete blowout for that product compared to others, or what's kind of the big hitters right now?
Yeah, absolutely. GSF is very GSF glass cleaner, magic wheel cleaner. I mean, did way more volume than we ever expected, especially this early on.
Yeah.
So I mean, globally speaking, we are known for polish and compound. I mean, that is in other regions, other countries, that's what moves the most, and the other things follow. Now that we've been slowly ticking up on those items, they're getting more and more prominent, if you will. But yeah, absolutely, GSF is something that I mean, I have a container right now on the water in Savannah that is full. That's all it is GSF.
So, do you think that GSF is mostly being bought by enthusiasts, or do you think it's being mostly bought by professionals, or a combination of both?
I think it's a combination of both. I think there's channels that, like Obsessed especially and stuff that are for that certain dynamic and but no, I mean what we see and a lot of what you guys see, of course. I mean, it's professional, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, and like we told you when we were doing our initial testing of the line here, right? And we got our case of all KCX products, right?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, the first KCX products that we were introduced to was back in SEMA, and we got all the compounds, and we got a couple of the RTUs products in there, kind of in their enthusiast line that they had there.
Yes.
But it was just funny because right when we started getting this newer stuff that we're selling now, and we got GSF, I mean, me and Levi looked at each other and said, like, this is going to be a killer soap. I mean, I was obsessed with the fragrance of it, but it was actually once we started using it, I was like, dude, this is going to be...
It's good stuff.
It's good stuff, man. It is.
And it didn't surprise us when Matt said he liked it as well.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't surprise us at all. I mean, actually, I remember when he was getting his stuff, I remember I told him, I said, hey, give the soap a try, give this a try, give this a try. I threw him my recommendations, and he's like, okay, I'll give it a try. He's like, sitting on my shelf right now. I gotta just use the dang stuff. Probably wash the Civic with it, right? I think that was literally the first car I washed was a Civic, because this was all happening during that giveaway. We had been talking all the time about Civic stuff, and he's like, I know, I got to give it a shot. Gives it a shot, and I look at it now.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Yeah. Crazy.
All right, next up, I've got Luke Berge.
Luke Berge! Hey, y'all. Can't join today, but wanted to say hi. Hope y'all got a fantastic weekend coming. Thanks,
Well,
Luke.
we
Hope
appreciate you
too,
stopping
man.
Luke, we're glad you're alive, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's working hard.
No, he hasn't said anything
making
about
that money.
phoning O&R or anything. Which
Making
is
that
insane.
money.
Making that money.
Make sure he's
Honestly,
all right,
he's probably saving up for a truck bigger than Dane's.
Probably.
Yep, as we should all aspire to be. All right, next up, we got Ryan Haas.
Spit out my drink there.
Ryan Ha, I have some friends in California who have switched away from KCX to some alternatives that are environmentally friendly. Does KCX have any plans to head that same direction?
So, I of course don't know what products we're talking about here, but I do want to say one thing. When you are talking about an environmentally safe or friendly product, there are quite a few loopholes to say certain things and to get around certain things. That being said, a lot of our products are still safe. When you look at things like GSF, there are certain warnings and certain things that are on there that are a little bit extra than what other countries or other cultures, if you will, would put on things. But it is the German, the European, whatever you want to call it, way of doing things. We do things extremely, extremely correct and extremely safely. So,
if you've been to Germany, there's danger signs on everything,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I will say this.
But one more thing.
Go ahead.
Take a look at what product they're using. It's very comical when you look at the SDS. I have seen things that are literally called eco-friendly, blah, blah, blah.
Painted
And when
with
you
a
look at the
different
SDS, it says not to be released into environment. So look at the SDS. Actually know what products are
it's
being used.
how you market it as eco-friendly is
Yeah.
you can just say the dilution is crazy on it.
Do you know
Eco-friendly.
the bottle?
Yeah.
If the bottle
Yeah.
is recyclable
you
enough,
you could
it's
claim
eco-friendly.
so many
Yeah.
things
No
on
matter
it,
what's
guys.
in
I
it.
mean, that's where I
We could
agree
put gasoline
with
in a
exactly
plant
what you're
bottle.
saying. I mean, you could word that so many different ways, but again, until you look at the sheet. But what I was trying to say about the whole Germany thing is, I was going to say they'll put warning signs on a set of stairs that says "Caution, stairs." Well, I see that there's stairs there. Oh, good. We're just wanting to let you know that there is stairs here, right?
Yes.
So they're obviously taking extra precautions.
Well,
so
I
keep
was
in
gonna
mind
say that-
it's still safe.
Yeah, European chemical manufacturers, when they come over to the U.S.,
Yeah.
they do have to actually submit everything to make sure that all the products are safe and okay with the American EPA.
Supposed to, yes.
I will say, sometimes the American EPA is far stricter
Yes.
than the German, and vice versa. Sometimes a product that is extremely safe in Germany it can't get into the U.S.
Yeah.
because the German, the countries, the European countries, won't actually. They are afraid to ship it because they don't want to even take the chance.
Yep.
And they're the ones saying, "Hey, we're not going to ship that over. It's not safe enough for the Americans." And even though it's opposite, meaning that a lot of them are very. They do things. I mean, you look at the European labeling system on stuff.
Yeah.
There's multiple languages on everything
Yep.
and multiple versions of MSDSs because it has to be compliant in a number of countries
Yep.
to be sold. And so what we found just in our own stuff is that technically it's harder to get a product into Europe than it is to get a product out of Europe into the U.S. So just saying, I honestly feel that the KCX products are far more environmental friendly than some of the American eco-friendly products that are out there.
Yeah, because
yeah.
it's already here or whatever. But more than as always, reach out direct through any of our accounts. Direct to me, direct to our Koch Chemie account. If you have questions like that, always feel free to reach out and connect with us, and we can dive into that. I mean, again,
You've got the
I've said this-
MSDSs too. On the
Yeah,
website.
MSDSs are all available and open. I've always said this before. We have the facility, we have the lab. I mean, like I said, I was finally able to see it in person. It is seriously, sickeningly in depth.
Well, and they've been
the
making-
amount of study that goes on there. And so, if there's questions about, hey, can this be used here? Is this safe for this situation? I don't have that answer necessarily in my brain at the moment, but we will get you the proper answer from someone who's a literal German doctor.
I would absolutely
who will tell you
trust
that.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and like
reach
I said,
out anytime.
learn an SDS.
Yeah.
Learn how to read it, learn the products on it, and do the research on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff can
Anyway,
surprise
Ryan,
you.
great question.
Next up, Kirby Thompson.
I installed PNS Legend on the Lexus sedan, but used up the entire bottle with 2 coats, but did not use on the hood. It has halo. Is it normal to only get 2 coats on one bottle? Yes. Kirby, on a sedan? Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm just I'm waiting for some
I
kind
answered
of
the question. Yes.
expansion. Or,
It's normal to only get 2.
Ted Scott.
I'm assuming that's the 30 mil, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I spilt about 3 gallons of paint in my Line X lined truck bed. Does anyone have any tips for getting it out? It's an elastic blob that's been baking in 100-degree heat for 3 weeks. Pressure washer,
Yeah, pressure washer, 0 degree nozzle.
0-degree nozzle. You might be burning some of that Line X off. I don't know, man. It's hard.
I mean, if the Line X isn't too old,
Yeah.
We had a situation with a vehicle like that with a liner and with paint. It was actually a painter. What we did, believe it or not, I don't know what it was on the tire dressing. For reals. My wife actually put tire dressing and the silicone on it actually, which is soaked in. It was hot. And then we just pressure wash, and actually the whole thing just came right
Well,
off.
some of those will have like solvent in them too.
Yeah.
it's like
So it
solvent,
helps
yeah.
kind of get in there and eat it a little bit.
Probably,
Hexane base,
probably
but
like
it
penetrated it.
Yeah.
Probably
That's what I'm
penetrated it and
thinking.
lifted it.
It
and
was
so
thick.
Was it a blue solvent?
Yeah, the blue solvent.
Next time you use that latex paint, it'll peel
like a
right up.
hexane-based tire dressing.
what McGuire's? What's the
blue one.
The blue tire dressing?
Yeah. Yeah. Blue from Tom. True blue.
Yeah.
True blue. Yep, that one.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got?
Next up, Cameron Messina.
Cameron says, I'm a vapor, so luckily I don't have to worry about cigarette smell, but I can leave a residue in cars. So I do it away from the car.
Yeah, that's good,
Good
and
job.
responsible. Yeah.
Yeah. Just be responsible for others.
Close.
Washed my car with the UBS a couple days ago with soap. Such an amazing experience. Anthony, do you wash your own cars with the UBS as well?
I have a UBS, and yes. And so what I'll typically do, like I'll wash anything that I'm wanting to wash, like the truck, right?
Yeah.
I just use the UBS. If I'm doing a rinseless, I'll just use the UBS just because I'll just get after it. But honestly, when I'm doing everything else, I just work more. I like the towels. I just like the towels. I like going through towels. I like using towels for rinseless. I like using the chenille mitts. It's more of just a speed thing. If I'm looking just to be as accurate as possible and be as meticulous, but also enjoy the process as much, I'll relax and enjoy and use the towels.
I'm not meticulous, but I use a UBS.
If I'm speedy, if I want to be speedy, I'll use a UBS.
Yeah.
So it just depends. Just depends on my mood. But I have mine, and right now it's being stored on an open shelf, right? It's dried out, not in a bad way, just dry. But it's nice that I have. I think the UBS is more enticing for me to use over the BRS because I don't have to have the BRS seasoned and soaked and ready to go.
Yeah.
So that's where
Works
it automatically makes me want to use it more than the BRS I ever used the BRS. I honestly, I didn't use the Big Red Sponge that much.
There you go.
All right. Next up, we got Kevin.
The last video on the STI was awesome. Good job, guys. Thank you, Kevin. I
you.
appreciate it. Nobody watched it.
This needs to be a trend.
They watch Anthony push a pearl puck around on a coated jet.
Oh, yeah, lots of people
and that gets
watch that.
10,000 views. You do an amazing video that I think was hilarious. You and I's banter,
Featured
our work,
Gabe and Nick in
Gabe
it,
and
which
Nick,
you've never
all
seen.
of that.
Yeah. How many views did it get, Levi?
It's at like 600.
1,200 or something.
Oh, it got
but
1,200
still,
views. Oh, that's good.
It's not as great.
Yeah. Go watch the videos. Thank you, Kevin,
Thank you.
for watching.
Tell your friends.
It's got 1.2,
Klaus again.
1,200. Yeah.
Klaus saying the heat is killing us here in DK. How's it for you guys?
Oh no,
it's also hot.
It's bad.
It's toasty in here.
Good evening from
Phil.
Salisbury, UK. Hope everyone is well and being positive. Thank you, Phil. We
Thank you,
appreciate
Phil.
it, man.
Boys.
All right.
Cervantes, try PPF film over the armor plate. It will wear off but reapply.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's a good
And
idea.
Ryan Huff back again.
We already answered that one.
Oh, yep. And then we got Philip Van Boeven.
What are your thoughts on OPT Hyperseal with SIC? It's great. We've all said it. We love Hyperseal.
We're still some good stuff, man.
But you
It's
can't
just-
sell it.
We
Good
can't
stuff.
sell
The
it.
hardest thing to get. It's good stuff.
It's
not
good
gonna
stuff,
lie.
though.
All right.
My eyes are starting to burn, Anthony.
Are they? What are they burning from?
No.
From the fresh up?
Fresh up.
Getting in your
Probably.
eye, maybe?
Straight into his eyeballs.
Straight into your eye?
Might be. Feeling pretty good, though. All right. When is a microfiber towel too contaminated, and how to tell when it's time to downgrade a microfiber towel?
Great
From
question.
Pritchard Bates. Fun fact, Pritchard, I just released a video with Ian from Autofiber on the 5 ways to kill a towel.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
You did.
That's an easy way to show. We talk about best way to downgrade. Watch that video. Check it
Watch the
out.
video.
It's
That one
right on the
actually got
Rad
a lot
Company
more
page.
views.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Anthony.
What GSM towel do I use to apply Bead Maker, or does it matter? A GSM doesn't really matter. I'd say it's mostly the weave of the towel. So while some people like the longer pile weave, such as like the Eagle 500 there, you can also use a shorter pile, whether it's a pearl. But I think the general consensus is that most people enjoy using the FTW, which is another style of twist loop, a very short twist loop towel to use for applying Bead Maker. It just feels the nicest. Levi, how's your eyes?
Better.
All right.
I think it could be the blinding light with the heat.
Probably that too.
It
All
could
those
be all of
factors
the.
combined.
I bet it was the fresh up hit the forehead, and now he's sweating.
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
it might
And
be
it's
that.
working its
It might
way,
be
migrating
that.
down his
It might
face.
Sweating down my head.
That's it.
all right, moving on here, Dane.
The environment
we have,
doesn't include your eyeballs. Just
G.
saying.
Davis is an absolute beauty. I can only try to reach his comedic prowess. Wow.
Nice.
Wonderful. Hans here.
Ooh, he likes the 500 Eagle 500 for spreading. FTW for final wipe down. Nice. It's a good
right.
combo.
G. Davis says he's proud of
Well done,
Alex.
Ricky, Juan, I'm looking for my old notes on this and I can't find them. After coating with CSL EXO, how long after application before topping with C2V3 if a quick client delivery is needed?
Well, when you apply EXO, I mean, obviously, normally for me, typically we apply cruise serum light, like at night, and then in the morning we apply EXO, and then 4 hours before, I mean, well, an hour before we deliver the vehicle, which is like 4 hours after we put EXO, we actually apply C2B3. You don't really have to do all those steps unless you really want to, but hey, it's good to do sometimes.
All right.
Did I answer the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would think so. Kirby Thompson with one for Andrew here. Andrew, go ahead.
Hey, Andrew, nice point on the dilution ratio impacting the pH. Can you post something like that on your website to help us understand more on each product? Yeah, no.
See, that opens up to liability if you lock into
Not
something
a-
precise.
No. I don't. Well, that is correct. But
Yes.
no, I don't have control on the website. So that's why I said I was leaning towards a no on that one. But if you will reach out to me direct or email or whatever, so our website does link over to, right now, it does finally connect into like a US side of things. So the .com was updated and everything. So on our main website, you can actually find product information, or you can go direct to, it's thefinisher.koch-chemie.com, thefinisher.koch-chemie.com. And when you scroll down, you can look at all those products. So the SDS is there, but also there is a tech sheet, is what I call them from Paint and Body Days. But it is an informational sheet that has a lot of really good information, do's, don'ts, breakdowns, dilutions, etc. But that is the pH side of things, and that kind of breakdown or whatever is going to be a big part of our trainings and our classes that we are getting ready to launch very soon. So we've got presentations on that. We've got all these awesome charts and breakdowns. So I do have access to them. I don't have a way to really put them onto a website per se, but I can send them to anyone who's interested. So again, always feel free to reach out to us.
The other thing you can do, Kirby, is something Anthony and I did. Get a pH tester. You can pick them up at a local pool and spa. I think we got one at Home Depot. You remember, Anthony?
Yeah.
And we just picked up a pH tester, and it's something you can do where, one, you can test the pH of your water at your house. You can mix up some chemicals and make different dilutions, and you can test the pH. And you could see if a 1-to-1 pH does anything. You could see if a 2-to-1 pH does anything. You could see, basically how that breaks down. So you could take some of your best chemicals that you like using and figure out exactly how that pH works. And that'll give you a better idea on that pH scale, how those products work. And also, it's good knowledge, especially. That's one of the things KCX does really well, is they put the pH on almost every product on the front of the bottle. So you have an idea. And once you start learning that, it makes it so much easier to figure out exactly what you need to use on certain surfaces.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, and again, it's just kind of a simple rule of thumb that we say in our trainings that each 10 times it'll bump it down a step. Obviously, only to a certain point, but
Yeah.
All right. Next up, I've got Despacho here. Now that my mic's further away, hopefully not breathing on the mic. It might be me. It might be one of you. I have no idea. I'm just taking precautions. All right. Next up.
it's fine.
No, it's not me.
He's on it.
Dude, I'm over here.
Get your pants.
All right. Despacho saying, y'all seen the new PNS tire prep? It is, yes, it is called Undressed. It is not part of the Double Black line. It's part of the Professional series, but it is a tire stripper, basically.
No.
They named it Undressed.
Oh,
So,
lovely.
but yeah, we've seen it. We haven't been able to use it.
All right. Next up, I've got Phil Bloomer here.
If I use P601 as my all-in-one for my Volkswagen Golf, what would be the best product to use to maintain the sealant? SSO02.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably your best bet, Phil.
Yep.
Okay. Aaron's what the puck, guys? The puck applicator joke. Thanks, Aaron.
I love it,
Somebody
Aaron.
had
Thank
to say
you.
it. All right, next up, we got Brian Schwab.
What's up, guys? Happy Friday question for everyone. Have you ever had a detailer's block? And what do you do to get around that? I find myself getting bored, and I've tried all the best of the best products.
You went too hard in the paint.
You did,
for
Brian.
too long. You wore yourself out.
Yep.
You got to take a break, take a step back, right? Find your passion again by using the products that you already have, and then once you've used them and you feel like you have a good routine, then jump on the World Wide Web and jump on the world of YouTube.
I
and
hit it.
relearn.
I hit it a
World
while
Wide
ago.
Web.
I hit it back in.
Yeah, but
It was probably 2009, 2010. I hit that block where I thought, "What am I doing? Do I need to do this anymore? Should I do this
well, I
anymore?"
think he's just saying that he's getting bored of products.
I know, but I did it. I'm talking about it. I did it over 12 years ago.
What'd you do? How'd you get back into it?
I had to start thinking about what I wanted to do in the industry. I had to start figuring out what I wanted to be in the industry. I could be a guy who just used products and worked on cars all the time, but then I thought, you know what? I need to educate myself. I need to get a little farther in it. I need to learn more. And so I did it. I took it from a different route. I went into learning about the science behind the products, learning about the chemistry of the products, learning about that, and taking that to a different level of knowledge than the folks that I was working with. You know, I've been a detailer since I was 16 years old. So at about, what was I, 31 years old? I was Anthony's age. And I thought, this is ridiculous.
Oh,
What should I be doing? And, but that's when I opened my own business.
yeah.
And I opened my own shop at 31, and that was my thing. I just said, well, I'll just start working and get this built and do my own thing, and I'll do it my way. And I won't have to do it anybody else's way.
And now you know what we have the ability to do? We have the ability to train people here within the TRC studio.
We do.
Show them the lay of the land, right?
We need to
Create
do that.
videos. And then you know what? You come up here to visit Boise and we'll take you up into the woods. We'll take you up, take you up.
Yeah.
We'll show you around town. We'll take you up to Idaho City,
eat
wine
some
and
ice
dine
cream
you.
at Sasparilla's.
Eat some ice cream, go on a camping trip, right? And then we get to show you our survival skills.
Yeah.
So
Wait, who's the one doing the surviving here,
It's more of a
buddy?
game.
it's more of a game, right?
First one out.
We go from washing cars out to surviving. It's awesome. Yeah.
I love it.
Wow.
So great. But no, really, seriously, you just got to look into yourself, Brian, and figure out what you want. What is it about this? What is it that you're blocked and stumbled by? Is it temperature? Is it physical limitations? Is it just the fact that you just don't care? Then in that case, find another hobby.
Well, I was going to say, I'm a very, very firm believer in all things, as difficult as they may be in the moment, happen for a reason and a good reason. Maybe there's a manufacturer that you want to go.
There's a guy that's
apply
hiring
and
right now.
work for.
See
So,
where it might lead.
Send your resume.
Lots of opportunities out there in the world. Jason that works for us runs our Northeast territory. It was a simple conversation that started. This job, simple conversation that started for me. So just, sometimes you hit things in life that lead you a different way. It's still your path, but it bounces you over to where you're supposed to be. And you just got to take it and run with it sometimes.
Reach out to friends, Yeah. I remember you and I had a great conversation one day, and that,
talking it out is
helps.
so helpful.
You
So
had
helpful.
that. We talked. Like,
You have to reach out of your comfort zone sometimes,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
And you have to do
Yes.
that. It may seem like something, I don't really want to do that, right? Just do it.
I always say just ask.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
You don't have something right now, or you're not doing a certain thing right now. What's the difference if you ask and you're not doing it tomorrow?
Yeah,
Sure. But maybe you will be. So
Yep.
Well,
I think
the
it's just,
detailing
next thing,
figure out the why behind it. I think
build yourself a forge in your backyard. Start hammering out some iron.
I don't know if you have to do that
Yeah.
to figure
Well,
yourself out, but I
help
mean,
me
that's
out.
something you could do.
Yeah, helps me out.
Well, sometimes it's not just the stress. I mean, it could be a lot of different things. and
forging iron and going in the woods.
sometimes,
Sorry.
you just iron and going to the woods, man.
Sorry,
No,
Juan.
no, yeah. So I think sometimes it's just, talking to yourself, going for a road trip, find out exactly what you want, forget about social media, forget about all those things that just gets to you. Just talk to yourself, really talk deeply to yourself what you want to do, because maybe you're just done with a type of work, and maybe we just want to start working with Andrew, or maybe you want to come to to behind the bushes with Anthony. I don't know. You know, it could be,
Hey, it's fun. It's fun times. We're putting tents up. You know, it's a good
Pitching tents
time.
behind the
because we were
bushes.
actually, I was actually on my way back to, on my way to, I don't mean to Boise. I was actually having that conversation with someone that actually called me, and he was telling me, dude, I don't know what to do. I'm actually about to close down my business. I'm sick of the business. I'm sick of my family. I'm sick of everything. Nobody supports me. Nobody. I was like, dude, chill out. I had to give, like literally probably about 30 minutes of talk to him to actually understand where he was coming from. So it's just sometimes, you just have to let it out to someone that you know, and sometimes you just have to talk to someone and realize what's the most important things for you.
Like this.
Well, and one thing I wanted to point
Levi.
out was the detailing world is a lot bigger, if you let it be, a lot bigger than just sweating over a car. There's a lot of
Yeah.
opportunities all over the
Yeah,
place
there
that
is
you
a
can
lot of
take up,
opportunities.
and it doesn't just have to be one particular way.
I jumped into the auto detailing industry by accident. I was on the car business. Car selling business. I literally didn't realize I was gonna do this, and just happened. And look at me.
Look at you today.
Look at me.
All right, we
Next
got next
up, Caden.
next comment here says Caden says just wanted to say hi and congrats Dane on the truck. Very
you.
envious. Hopefully the Mustang stays in Boise as well.
Well,
wow,
probably
Caden
still be a
March
big
saying some
Idaho
nice
turnout.
things there. Is that,
I heard it's going to Atlanta. That's what I heard.
Dane,
wow.
you can't. Hopefully you don't win that Mustang too. Am I right?
No, I'm staying so far away from that.
This time,
That's all y'all's business.
I'm using
It's
all
like
my
winning the
beacons.
lottery. It's not always the best thing in the world.
No, I don't want
funny.
lightning to strike twice.
I'm using my Dodge coins.
There you Dogecoin. There you go.
I think Anthony's going to use Dogecoin.
Dogecoin. Yes.
Fine in the Dodges.
Maybe once you get the AC on the old Dodge Ram first,
he's
and
gonna go
then
back to the bushes that he went into. Oh, there's all my coins.
He's practicing his
Jeez.
survival. All right, Decon Detailing up next.
Happy Friday Eve, gents. Dane, congrats again on your sick truck. I'm mad jealous, lol.
Aw, thanks.
Decon.
Sick.
Since you team up with Autofiber, have you ever heard of American Detailer Garage Products? Yes, Aaron,
Yes.
we have. Billy Bogus is one of our good friends. And fun fact, before he started American Detailer Garage, he was a very large Optimum No Rinse guy as well as TRC guy. He used to buy tons of products from us, tons of products of O&R and TRC and towels. He's still a big fan of the towels. I usually have a conversation with Billy, not only every time I see him, but also we have regular, we've had a couple Saturday morning chats when we've been detailing just to catch up and say what's up. So good guy, good company. I love Fusion. It's one of my favorite products.
yeah,
It's a small
great.
world after all.
So, yeah.
Brian Schwab again.
Again, same question, only different picture.
Oh. Following
All right,
up, we got Prestige.
Hey guys, hope all's well. Been looking to get a pump sprayer for my iron remover. Can you recommend a good one? Also, will the iron eat away at the plastics and pump over time? If you leave them in the channel, yes.
Yeah.
So let the air out, all that stuff.
Clean them.
Yeah, and clean
Clean
it.
'em.
So.
Wash them.
I mean, if you're looking for a pump sprayer, you can use the multi-sprayer, you can use a foamer, but I'd say if you're going to use the multi-sprayer, just make sure it's cleaned every once in a while. Just
And
the fallout
depressurize it.
stuff just tends to, once it's exposed to air, it tends to start
Oxidizing.
it starts building up a layer of hard, crusty material, and you got to keep that clean because that'll clog stuff. So.
All right. Oh, this next one, I'm going to go down the line because this one will take a few people's answers. Grant Hawtrey asking, fun question, if you all had disposable income, what car would you buy? It can be anything, but you can't have the same.
I'd be getting a brand new 2022 Hyundai Elantra N.
Wow.
Way to reach for the
Really?
stars.
It's
All
been
right.
said.
All
It's
right.
done. Levi, you had that burble. You'd have that burble tune on there. It already comes with
It
it,
already
right?
comes with it.
Yeah.
Shifts. Wah, bop, wah, bop, 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 bop.
What about you, Juan?
A 1989 Fiero.
Ooh.
Special edition. That one.
Fiero?
Yeah, dude,
right.
I had that car.
You did?
I still want that damn car.
Okay, you'll get it eventually.
I want to do this. I'm going to get it.
Dane, what about you?
F-350?
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
T-shirts.
Childhood dream car for me. 1993 dark blue Jaguar XJ220. That was.
Yeah, but Dane, that's like
awesome
an
car.
unrealistic car. You can't
It's
afford
disposable income. What car would you buy? It could be
disposable.
anything.
Realistic though.
Oh, realistic
These are
Safari
all
911 then.
These are, that's
That's my realistic one.
well, I guess if you sold the F-350, yeah,
I mean-
probably pretty
No,
realistic.
they're about $1 million. I don't think.
Are they?
No, a Safari 911's like $100,000.
Oh, I thought you meant the Jag.
No, the Jag, yeah, no, that thing was a lot more.
Andrew, how
what do
about
you got?
yourself?
What do we mean by disposable income?
Yeah, he didn't really specify, so I'm going to say go wild, whatever you want.
Money that you don't have to account for.
Yeah, you don't have to
Okay,
feel
how
guilty.
much do we
using
not
it.
have to account
Well, it's different. I'm looking at a $29,000.
Even your imaginary self is like
Yeah.
doing the taxes and the
I mean, I'll just say
calculation.
I'm looking at a $29,000 family car is what I'm
My,
looking at.
Yeah.
I understand. What is? You're in my shop.
What
Why
the-
are you driving that around? We can hear it on the mic.
They can see it moving.
My dream is a '69 Eleanor.
There you
That's
go.
that's the one.
That's not a bad
69
choice.
Alamo?
Eleanor.
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 Oh, they said the
they said
Alamo.
Mustang.
I said,
Yeah.
say I have been to the Alamo,
67 Mustang.
and I think
fastback.
it was far older than 69.
69.
How about you, Anthony?
Honestly, man, I just want a truck with AC. Like, I've been driving around that damn 2001 Dodge Ram 1500 with a 5.2 V8, right, which was an ex-forestry truck that I got for free that was broken down, and it doesn't have AC. If I got AC in that, I'm going to be pretty stoked.
That'd be
So
nice.
you will use your
It's a
disposable
good
money
riding truck,
for,
too.
All right.
For an AC.
Drives nice.
I
Rides
guess
nice.
so. I mean, I would also like I guess if I could also choose another car that makes absolutely no sense to own right now in my current life, I'd probably take the new Civic Type R. I think it'd be a
yeah.
fun time.
4 doors,
That's
too.
still pretty practical,
doors.
dude.
I really
so,
want a lifted
yeah.
transit van.
Ooh, yes.
Just a rugged off. I mean, that's more reasonable.
Overland vehicle,
money-wise.
go camping
Yeah.
in it kind of thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't necessarily camp. I just like room for my friends. You know.
No, just a party bus.
You don't have to worry about the car seats in the way. It's just easy.
I feel you. I feel you.
There you
If I
go.
would have known
all right.
this summer was going to be so damn hot, I probably wouldn't have bought another motorcycle, and I probably would have put that money into something
Get
that
an
has
AC
AC.
fixed?
Because
Oh,
everybody's
man.
like, "Oh man, how you like it riding your new bike?" And I'm like, "I'm not.
It's too hot.
An air oil cooled boxer twin
Oh, man.
on a 100-degree day. Literally, I'm fusing to the seat."
Yeah, at 100 degrees at 10 a.m.
You're
Dude.
just fusing with it. All right,
I'm not
so
riding my
I
motorcycle.
need to give a
I need
notification.
AC.
A notification to everybody here that we are 46 minutes behind. So,
it's okay.
Aaron's comment here: can the puck applicator be used for dressing
It can.
and
Yeah,
wax?
absolutely, yes.
Next up, G. Davis.
Andrew, as CEO, I hope you address the controversy of Dane buying $650 of schnitzel to win the KCX Hello Ladies of Hamburg sweepstakes.
I can't even. I don't.
There's nothing to
Next
say.
on Dane.
Shelby.
Yeah.
I heard you guys talk about using a batch of O&R for more than one wash. If I'm washing my truck once a week, could I use last week's O&R this week? If kept in a sealed bucket, of course. Yes,
Yes.
Shelby, knock yourself out, girl. I do
Mario.
it 3 weeks. Mario saying hello, Andrew.
Hey, man.
Grant.
Levi had another good one yesterday. Customer brought in a 4-week-old Soul Crystal Red CX5. He sanded and polished a scratch on his rear bumper corner, and guess what happened? Ugh. Can only imagine.
Yikes.
Burn.
Burn it.
All right.
Richard saying, love Green Star, an awesome cleaner, the only high pH cleaner that doesn't dry out my hands, even at 6-1.
Awesome.
And I have sensitive hands.
Thanks.
Richard, wear gloves too.
Yeah, we're glad.
That's a good idea.
Despacho
Despacho,
says,
here for Juan.
Me gusta que este Juan aquí
Oh.
contestando y leyendo los comentarios en español.
Sí, ¿sabes qué? Es algo que me agrada, que tengo aquí al lado mío un amigo que se llama Levi, porque en español te decimos Levi.
Sí, sí,
No es Levi,
todas
es
las
Levi.
personas se llaman Levi.
Y
A mí.
sí, y estamos contentos de estar aquí en este Q&A, contestando todas las preguntas. O si tienes amigos y conoces a más gente que estén interesados en estos Q&As, por favor invítalos, porque cada una vez al mes vengo
Sí,
para acá
sí.
y hacemos Q&As en español también.
Well said.
Invitamos.
All right. Aaron.
If I'm applying coating, and am I stuck with the company's ecosystem? For example, if I'm using CarPro coating, am I stuck with the CarPro ecosystem? I usually recommend it. If you're putting on a coating, always use the manufacturer's recommended uses and all the products
Smart move.
forward and back. Okay?
All right, Dabbler.
Hey guys, sorry late taking care of personal things, but wanted to jump on and say hi to you guys and Andrew.
Hey.
Thank you,
Aw.
Dabbler. Proud.
Followed by Natalie Gemini saying, hey,
Natalie
Andrew, also.
saying, hey, Andrew.
And Andy Be Cool.
Can I get a "I love you, baby" from the Fuhrer?
You gotta stop.
Oh
calling.
no!
You gotta stop calling. Me.
Oh no!
Oh man,
Oh no!
not good.
Sure.
Why don't we talk to
Too
Mark?
close. Too close.
Mark saying, I purchased a new truck last month, thinking about doing the ceramic coating myself. If it comes out bad, would I be able to take it to a professional to fix? Yes, but
Oh,
why do
man.
you want to try
If
it
you-
yourself?
yeah,
If
if
you've never
you
done it
don't feel
before,
comfortable,
here's what
I'd
I would
take it to
do.
a
If you've
professional.
never done it before, grab yourself some Sole,
Oh, that is true. You can't really mess that up.
good-
Yeah.
Beginner way to do
PNS
it.
Sole. There's plenty there, so if you do mess it up, you can always fix it. It has a long, long working time, and it's very safe, and it only lasts a year. So, worst case scenario, it comes off very easily. It removes very easily. It doesn't
Polish it.
last very long. So you can get all the benefits, but it's a good practice. It's a good
Yeah, I
start.
mean,
Although, if you're gonna be practicing, grab a piece of hood of a junkyard and just practice. And then once you
Yeah.
learn, then just try
Like the
on
old
your
like the old
vehicle.
baseball term too,
Yeah,
low and
you
away.
just practice.
Yeah.
Low and
Yeah.
away, pick a low and away spot, rockers, whatever. Start there, see how it goes. I mean, there's plenty of great products
Going to
here
the
at Radco.
extreme.
I mean, I've you can't go wrong learning and starting with like C2, SO02 from us. Exo's a great starter
Exo's
product for
great,
that.
dude.
I mean, there's so many things that can get you comfortable. And again, start with a rocker panel and
Yeah.
let it ride for a
Yeah.
week, and
what
see how
the-
it goes.
The
And
best
and
thing to
try
actually
something else.
learn is actually just to, like the panel, but don't just apply it. Let it sit there for the longest time, and then learn your timing. Learn when to remove it. So take it the longest time, like leave it for a minute or two, and then remove. Like, oh shoot, I can't leave it for that long. Then leave it for a minute, leave it for half a minute, and then go from there. And then
Or-
learn what's the maximum that you can actually leave. that
Or do
vehicle.
what Dane always does. Just ask your neighbor to borrow his car for a little while.
Yeah.
Hey,
See how it goes on that one first.
That's right.
Tad Scott screaming product names.
PNS undress tire prep.
All right.
Or should I just have a pro do it first? Mark, it's totally up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would recommend having a pro do it first.
Of course.
But
Yeah.
if you're really set on wanting to learn how to do it and doing it, then get one of the entry level coatings and play around
Yeah.
with it.
And I
It's not hard.
I always used to suggest to customers that would ask that sort of thing, like, should I just go there? Why not call some of these guys up
Yeah.
and see if they're willing to let you shadow them and
Yeah,
kind of
that
learn a
too.
little bit more.
Just
So
hang out
pay
and
them,
learn.
pay them
Yeah.
full price, pay them as you would. But,
you're a customer.
I promise you, a good number of these guys will be passionate enough and want
And
to
they'll
share
want to teach you how to
that
do it.
they would actually really enjoy it. I think.
I know you
Actually,
have a
I-
good one if they're willing to.
I had customers that they just stay there and watch, and it's like, you know what, would you like to learn? And if there's some of my customers watching these, they know that I'm not lying. I actually put them to work because I actually see, that they really want to learn how to
Yeah.
apply it. Doesn't mean that they're gonna take all the business out of
No.
me.
No.
It's just, they just want to do it themselves, So yeah, I have teach customers how to use coating and how to properly install it.
Yeah, and again, if you're
everything.
paying, then
Yeah, but
there
they're
should be no
paying me,
issue.
so I'm getting paid. I'm
Yeah.
getting paid. I'm getting free labor too. So like, hey, why not?
There you go.
All right. Next up, G. Davis.
After the sweepstakes win, Dane has signed an exclusive deal to design and endorse the booty struggle.
Oh boy.
good.
Nothing like
Yeah,
telling
once
friends
again,
you're
I
an
don't know what
ambassador
to-
for the booty
Don't know
struggle.
what to say.
Okay.
Dang, it's all good.
Sounds like a fitness routine.
David
Okay.
M., how do you guys decide to know when your towels have had it, and at what point do you guys decide to mow your expensive towels? Check out my video, David, right on the website there. I've got a new one. It's 5
So,
ways to kill microfiber, and we
good
talk about that.
It's a great one.
All
Great
right.
video.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Man.
Thank you.
Robert here.
When is W001 available online? Asking for Rob. It's in stock here, but it's not on our website yet. We just probably received it today or yesterday.
Well, I'm sure Nate probably saw us to basically load up the pictures and
Get the
get
glamour
everything
shots
on
and
there.
all that.
Get the glamour shots.
Hola,
I think
Rob.
once,
Glam.
Yeah.
I think that's once that's there, it'll be on.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hola, amigo Rob. ¿Cómo estás?
There you go. So yeah, that's I don't know, man. Check it out. But it's in it's in the States. It's on the Koch Chemie website.
Well,
and
for you,
it's,
we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
We'll
And
figure it out.
we have it. So
Yep.
all right. Next one, Dane. Let's go.
All right.
Thanks for getting my name right, Alan.
I don't know who Alan is.
Says Garage Marshall.
Garage.
Oh, no. All right.
Hey, you know how far that screen is, Garage Marshall? It's far, man.
Luca
Luca.
asking if we tried the new PNS tire cleaner. How is it? We have not.
We haven't even gotten sent it.
No.
We have no idea.
We've heard about it, but we haven't sent it. We're not going to be
carrying.
carrying it because it's part of the professional line. So.
All right. Cameron Messina.
This isn't a question, but I really appreciate how well-spoken Andrew is. When he was talking about eco-friendly products, I noticed how clear, concise, and strongly he spoke. Yes, I am a weirdo. Lol.
Cameron, are you
is that-
Cameron? Are you a dad yet?
Yeah, has that baby come out?
Come on, man.
What do you want to bet he's parked outside in the
Like-
Are
parking
you
lot
at the
just watching
hospital
on his
right now?
phone?
About 4 weeks ago.
Yeah,
No, it has.
They came in
It's
the other
ready.
day, and poor Callie, she is ready to just. It's that
Yeah.
baby's gonna fall.
It
out.
can't go much further.
how
All
exciting.
right.
How
I thought I,
exciting.
wait, oh,
Thank
I
you.
think it's actually. I
Thank
think
you. We're here, no?
no, I think maybe did you say the 17th was like the final
I think so.
date?
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so right
Like
there.
it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Send
Well,
pictures.
okay.
Best
please.
of luck. All right. Kirby Thompson.
Mark, it really depends on the product you select, and even the pro can have issues, but then they eat the cost of fixing. Correct. So
Machines and I'm assuming agriculture.
I've only seen the other day that the lid on my gallon of PNS Bead Maker. Do you still think it's okay? Yes, still good. Probably talking about the ring around.
Yeah.
Yep, still
And
fine.
Fletcher.
Finally getting to the Q&A to say hello, TRC and crew. Hope all is well with you guys. You too, man. Hope you and the wife are enjoying your cross-country trek in your monster van.
Wow.
Best of luck. All right. Mark here.
I was probably leaning towards C-Quartz as my last vehicle was done in that, and I have a lot of their product for maintenance. There you go. That works, Mark.
Oh, look at all these BNS undressed tire prep
Ooh,
questions.
will TRC carry it? Well, I just said that.
Yep.
RSX.
G. Davis.
Do you guys have plans to attend MTE in Florida? Andrew, I hope you're there. I'd like to hang out with you.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, we will all be at the Florida one in
Nice.
the KCX booth.
yes.
Yeah, we'll
Oh.
all be at MTE Florida.
Booth,
You-
I
do
don't
you-
know just yet, but we'll be there.
You think Disney World this year?
I think we do. Maybe we take G Davis with us.
Oh, come
go
on.
do
That's
Disney
an
World.
experience.
G at Disney World with us?
Just
That'd
live
be
streaming
hilarious.
We need to do
Experience.
Disney World because there's a new Avengers Tower.
Is there?
We need to do
Okay.
that in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Let us know
I
what you
just love
think,
Islands
G.
of Adventure so much.
Yeah. Let's do
So,
it.
G,
All right.
we're going to do a Disney trip. All right.
Natalie.
Hey, wanted to say hello and was wondering if any of you guys are going to SEMA this year. Yes, Natalie, we are.
Yep.
We will
We can,
all be
if
there.
We can.
Yeah, if
all
it's
of
happening.
us.
We can see each other. We're
Yeah.
a row across and like 4 or 5
Yep.
down.
All
so
of us will be there except for Anthony.
So,
No.
What?
oh no, I'm going. No, so Natalie's one of our Q2 Grand Ambassadors
Yeah,
for
yeah, very
2021,
exciting.
and so and she's obviously really involved in both the car world, right? And so I think her husband now, right? I think they're actually getting married if they're not already married. So he's a detailer, right? And
Yep.
so she gets a lot of this detailing knowledge and stuff, and she enjoys using this stuff on her car. But I know that she said that she was interested in going and checking out all of the different booths and everything like that.
Yeah.
And which is awesome. She's also a great real estate
She's a
agent.
realtor
So
down in
if you
Florida.
are down in Florida,
Looking
you're
for
looking at some
houses.
property down there, and she's a girl. Hit her
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
So
There you go.
Cool. Cybercat.
How many ounces are 4 to 1? Depends on the number of ounces you're putting it in.
Right,
If
yes.
it's a gallon, let's say you're making 5 gallons of product, 4 to 1 is 5 gallons. It's 1 gallon of one product and 4 gallons of the other
Yeah,
product.
correct.
4 to
Usually
1 is
water.
simply a
I was thinking
ratio.
that on a smaller scale now. Yeah.
Break down your ounces and just divide. So if it's a 32-ounce bottle, divide it by 4 and see what you get. Or divide it by 5.
And some bottles will have that stuff. Like our spray bottles have that on it. Some other
Yep.
ones out in the market will have like the actual setting on there, so
Yeah.
you know where to put your water and where to put your chemical.
Okay. Got Natalie again.
What are you guys' opinions on the new Pearl ceramic coating applicators? Excited to try them out. Natalie, I helped design it. It's one of my favorites.
His opinion is
Because of my
biased, to
old
say the
arthritic
least.
hands that got a workout yesterday, and they're still a little sore, but that's why I designed that to be that way. And,
Well-
with Anthony's help and
Friendly to your
Ian
hand.
from Autofiber, we were able to come up with something pretty spectacular.
Honestly, so we've gotten a lot of people messaging us about these whenever I've shared them online.
Yeah.
Everybody said they want to eat them.
Right.
Because
They
they think,
look like
they
little
think
donuts.
it's a powdered donut. I said I wouldn't eat it. It's probably not. It doesn't probably taste very
Right.
good, right? But it made me gave me ideas for future photos, right? So I'm thinking like you open up a box of donuts and what do you got inside there? Do we still have that box from Pastry Perfection?
We do, yeah, I think. Unless they already threw it away. Oh, it's in the trash. So yes, it's fine to us.
Never mind.
You know what? I'm gonna announce this in Spanish because it's actually
Okay.
a great question.
Yeah, go
in this,
for it.
in this pad. Este Pro Pop es el nuevo aplicador que tenemos para aplicación específicamente y dedicada para el cerámico. Lo puede usar para cualquier otra cosa, pero lo que lo hace diferente a otros aplicadores es la tela que tiene, la textura que tiene la tela, pero el protector que tiene adentro, lo que tiene es una capa de plástico que cubre para que no se pase el líquido del cerámico adentro de la esponja, sino que se mantenga allí humectado, dándote más cobertura de producto humectado en la toalla para que puedas dirigir más tu cerámico en la superficie,
Sí.
en vez de que se use en la esponja, en vez de que lo gastes en la esponja. Es una esponja muy bien diseñada por dos compañías de microfibras, que es The Rack Company y ¿cuál otro? Autofiber.
But you can only buy it from us.
Solamente los puedes comprar aquí en la Rack Company.
Yep.
All right.
Y TikTok.
Y TikTok.
All right, here comes Luca.
How far back are we, Dane?
We are on the first page, but this is 31-minute-old
Okay, still going to cruise. We got 9 minutes.
Yep.
When can we see more KCX in Canada? So hard to get.
Yes, Canadian deals are finalized. So I actually have another phone call, hopefully this week. My goodness, we've just been absolutely crazily slammed. But I promise it is going to get more and more easy. And I would say within the next month.
There you go.
Okay. Ed.
Hey guys, gotta say, tried O&R for the first time today. It was a great experience. Left no streaks in direct sun on a hot black panel as opposed to my last Rinseless solution.
Heck
There
yeah.
you go.
Good.
Ed. That's the way to do it. Real deal O&R all the way. All right, Dane, next
This
one.
next one's for me. I took G. Davis. I took Dane's recommendation and went to see Black Widow. I did not make a recommendation. You're making that up. It's the first Dane recommendation I feel comfortable passing on to friends. 4 stars. Makes up for the time I wasted watching Loki.
Oh, man.
I'll put it this way.
First
I
off,
found
G,
the
that's
set
fighting words. Loki was an amazing show, and if you didn't watch last night's season finale, you and I don't know if I
Okay.
want to talk anymore
Okay.
with you.
Hold
G.
on.
Does that have to do
Hold on.
with Scarlett being in the movie there, G?
Wasted.
I'm gonna
Loki.
say right now, I found the set design and Loki more compelling than all of Black Widow.
I thought
Black Widow as a movie was mid. It was like a 6 out of 10 at best.
Wow.
Well, so
So-
my wife fell
Supposedly it's very
asleep in
long.
it.
It
So she
felt
said Black
incredibly
Widow was
low
pretty.
10 out of 10.
stakes. The ending was
Relaxing.
just
Relaxing.
Yeah, like
What do you think of their accents? Were they pretty believable?
they were fun. I wouldn't necessarily call it believable at times, but it was fun. Like the family dynamic stuff was good, but overall I felt like it was just lacking. It felt hollow. When I watched the movie, even though I could remember certain details, I felt like I had already started to forget it the second it was over. Like it was just
So Dane, let me ask you this: was it better than Fast 9?
Fast 9 transcended being a good or bad movie into something so ridiculous. It's just something else. Like
Yeah, 'cause
it's
I
not
sleep
even
half of the movie.
I would say
sleep half of the-
objectively, Fast 9 is not a good movie, but
I
it's
would
so
sleep.
ridiculous. It manages to stand up on its own legs, and how insane it is. I won't call it good. I won't call it
Dane,
bad.
as somebody
bad.
who
It's
has
just
family,
crazy.
how can
On
you
that
be
movie-
saying that?
On that movie, I woke up when Cena was on top of the bus or whatever. He was just like riding, and then I turned around and looked back, and he was still on a damn semi on top of it. It was a truck or
Roughly
something.
2 hours have passed while he was on that semi. Yeah.
It's still great. All right.
All right, coming along, Phil Bloomer.
We made a
Okay,
amendment.
guys, what KCX polish pad combo would be suitable for Subaru paint? I understand it's quite soft. Honestly, microcut
Microcut,
and bouncing back
yeah.
between the microcut pad and the fine cut pad.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I mean,
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, because technically the green pad is the lightest of all, right?
Correct.
Correct, and
Softest,
so
yeah, yeah.
the softest. So you could be using the green pad with microcut. I think that you would have fantastic results, and
Yeah,
I mean,
start there and step up, yeah.
It just. On that soft to paint, just don't. There's no need to go to heavy cut. I'd go fine cut to micro, and then call it a day, and then
Try
swap.
micro first with the fine pad or the microcut pad and see what you got.
You'll get more than you expect.
They can still wet sand that paint.
Yeah, I did. Spent about 20 hours on a hood.
All right,
All right.
Peasant.
Peasant, what do you guys use to remove undercoating? Solvent, degreaser, or something else? I don't ever remove undercoating.
If it's there, it's staying there.
Have fun. That's a dirty, dirty job, bro. Don't remove it.
Brian Schwab.
I appreciate it, guys. Yes, this is my hobby. I'm an engineer by trade, and I've been in IT for over 25 years. Well, good. So it's
Nice.
not an actual,
Yeah.
Try and figure out what you want to do with that hobby then. Maybe you want to transition to something different. Maybe you want to pick up a different skill. You know, as training classes come out and get more and more available now that have been gone for the last 2 years. You think about, like, when Color Lock came, I took the Color Lock training.
Yeah.
I learned more. You and me took it, and I learned more about leather in 2 days than I had in 25 years of detailing cars.
Laser.
Yeah.
And I said, holy cow.
Laser.
And then I got excited about it. I got excited about that, and it was like, man, I should have done that differently. You know, one of our new customer service reps took the Justin Pate 2-day advanced intermediate training, vinyl wrap training, because he wanted to learn.
Yeah.
He wanted to check it out and see what it's like, and he loved it. But look at those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Look at those kinds of different things that maybe you want to learn. Maybe you want to take a basic Avery Dennison vinyl wrap class. Maybe you want to take a leather repair class. Maybe you want to look for them. They're available.
You want to make some friends. Go do some PDR training.
PDR training.
You'll have everybody saying, "Hey, man, go bang a couple of these dents out for me."
But you can do that.
All right.
Auto Wash in Colorado offers PDR training through Dent King, I think.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So,
Or just go to Hobby Lobby and walk the aisles. That's how I got into stained glass. Super weird. Made some windows and don't do it anymore. But yeah, I mean, you never know.
There you go. You're a stained glass man, I see. G. Davis.
Anthony Backwoods' skills are brought to you by the Bushmen of Idaho Forestry Department.
Not so much a question as it is a
That's who
statement.
used to own my truck. It wasn't actually the Forest
Apparently they
Service.
still do.
It was the Bushmen. Explains a lot of the things I found under the seats.
Great baked beans. All right, Joshua Kent.
Does anyone else think Rags to Riches smells like shaving cream? Was it intentional? I like it. It smells good.
Fresh scent, yes, it was intentional.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure that it added. We didn't want to add a heavy scent to it because that sometimes can dilute the power of the towel and cleaning the towel properly.
Mm-hmm.
So through some unique and clever chemistry, Dave was able to get a scent out of that product, which allowed us not only to make that, but make your towels smell fresh.
Okay.
It's really nice. Smells good.
All right, Mr. Trollin86.
If Dane wins the Dabbler Detail giveaway, I'm going to move my sponsorship to Tunnel Washes. All right, 2 minutes left. Dane, how many more do I got?
We got like 8 more.
Juan,
9
I'm
more,
with
10
you
more.
on the Fiero, says G.
Right?
Dane's disposable income comes to you via Winco MoneyGrams.
It's more work, but it's worth it. Trust me.
Hey, guys, here's a good question. Out of all the cars you've detailed, which region in the world creates the best paint jobs per car application? Lexus, Porsche, BMW, Ferrari, yada, yada. I will tell you this.
Well, it's hard to say because they can be painted in a whole other country.
They
too.
can be.
Exactly.
Volkswagen paint.
Volkswagen paint is up there for sure.
It's quite possibly one of the most durable paints.
Good.
Yeah, Volkswagen, Audi,
Just like any of that Volkswagen
Lamborghini,
group.
Bentley, all of them are all Volkswagen
Yeah.
paint. So,
But you just never know. Like I was riding in a Mercedes in Germany.
yeah.
That was painted in Mexico.
Yeah.
It means your
So,
post
you
like
just don't-
2001, 2002 Lambos also have
Like,
good
totally
paint.
different.
Well, that's because of Volkswagen paint.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. All right, moving up, we've got first from Puerto Rico, Humberto.
Dona María enseñó bastante a Levi el español y se puede defender. ¿No es así, Juan?
Sí, es así, claro.
What did he
Sí,
say?
habla muy bien. He said,
I'm better at Spanish
no,
than
he
you.
said, your mom, Maria,
Yes.
actually teach you well Spanish. Isn't that right, Juan?
Ah,
Yep.
sí, sí, sí. Pero yo hablé un poquito cuando están here en el Estados Unidos, pero cuando están en el otros
Países. Cuando
yo
estás en
soy
otros países,
habla muy bueno.
empiezas a hablar. Lo que pasa con Levi es que cuando está en otros países empieza a reaccionar, se vuelve a retroceder otra vez con su inner latino.
Sí.
Y empieza
El todo 6%.
empieza a oír a toda la gente estar hablando y dice yo también quiero hablar y ¡pum! Se le activa. Se le activa su botón latino.
Sí.
Ivan Alexovsky.
Hi guys, is there a way to remove liquid wax stains that dried in the sun without polishing the car? Not really. Good luck.
Ken.
Why do sealants seem to fail on a hood, roof, trunk surfaces sooner than the sides of the vehicle? UV, minerals, and dust resting, etc. Yes, UV.
Yeah.
UV is the killer.
It is bigger.
On horizontal surfaces, even we learned this with vinyl, horizontal surfaces, the timeline shrinks even more. So it drops that lifespan on a 5-year vinyl to like 2 years on a horizontal surface. And Cameron Messina says, not a dad yet.
Not yet?
Tuesday, that's
congrats,
induction
big
day. You guys
Would that be
still
a
have
forced induction?
4 days. It is going to be a forced
I think
induction.
you're gonna have to bring the baby here for a Q&A. Seriously, man. Everybody's already thinking about that baby.
I'm in for Disney. Just made Dane and I reservations at the Captain EO character breakfast. Nice.
Oh, gee.
That'll be a great day for you guys.
Natalie.
Thank you, Anthony. Looking forward to see you all in Vegas. You too, Natalie.
See you.
Yeah.
Vegas.
Thank you.
Then we got Graham.
The Pearl Pucks have made it to the UK. Huzzah!
Huzzah. Mountain Town.
You know Disney. You don't know Disney until you go with me.
He is the Disney King, actually.
Oh. Andy
Quite a Disney
Cool.
powerhouse. Andrew is so cute with those chunky cheeks.
Oh,
Go detail something.
Umberto.
Me too in technology over 28 years. We're now
And
1 minute over.
the last comment, Phil Bloomer.
Gonna have to go, guys. Great show as always.
too.
Thank
Well,
you,
that's so
Phil.
funny.
Have
We're
a great
going
night.
too.
We'll see you later.
Oh, wonderful. And, of course, Kirby Thompson got a word in edgewise last second there. Have a good weekend. And you know what? Same goes to all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you, both of you, for joining us on the show and helping,
thank you, guys.
cover the Spanish angle and occasionally the Germans angle there.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's really it, guys. Anything left to add?
No, I think that's it.
Okay.
thanks.
Well,
Los invitamos para la próxima Q&A. Hasta luego.
all right, guys. Behave this weekend or not. Your choice. See ya.
See ya.